And idiots can never make a successful organization. Every organization to succeed, the members must aim, uphold, and commit themselves to keeping to the truth. They must uphold and commit themselves to being patient. So if you are not wanted, then you don't leave the party, you die, you fight, you kill. What for? Whatever position you hold, you are not going to be the first one. And whatever position you hold is not going to be permanent. There will be a day when it will end. And what have you seen? People who leave governor today and arrested tomorrow. Why do I even want to be? So all these people fighting for offices, and not one day are these politicians coming together to ask one question. You know the one question they don't ask? What do we do to improve the people of Nigeria? No. It is what do I do so that I become governor? Then why do you want to be a governor if you are an idiot? What is the meaning of idiot? You know the meaning of idiot? It's a Greek word. It means the person who only thinks of himself. If everybody thinks of himself, who is going to have a wife? Which wife is going to have a husband? So unless our politicians accept that truth, the truth is the truth. We must set up rule. The rules are already there. Yeah, you understand? There is no party that has no constitution. And then you see them going to court to interpret the constitution. Are you mad people? You made the constitution yourself. Who do you need to interpret it? It's only that you are not honest to yourselves. Because you sat down and wrote it. If you don't know the meaning and you wrote, what will Abbas Tafida call you? You know, mad people. Because only a madman will write a thing and he needs somebody to interpret the very thing he has written. So I will tell the parties, you all have your constitution. The nation has a constitution. And you are supposed to be a set of people with common goals, common objectives. So please show us you have common goals. Show us you have rules made by your party. Show us you have respect for the constitution of Nigeria. Do not transfer the election to the courts. Our vice president himself honestly accepted that guilt. The courts have become those who are appointing the governors. In another reverse, I respect him as a lawyer, but what he's saying is, we as politicians, we have failed to act on even what we know. We know the constitution, we know the fact, and we fail, we wait for the court to judge. In many places, you see 4 people who go to a village, hide, and write the results. They have finished delegate, they have finished this, they want all the delegates to belong to one person. Then why do we have the democracy? Yeah, you understand? So the second part is they take money and give to youth. These youth are young people who are supposed to be reading, learning, and planning their future. So please let our children be peaceful. Give them chance to build themselves as young men. If you can do what is good for them, do. If you cannot, please leave them alone. The final part is to the ordinary people. Somebody come and distribute 10 naira and you jump, you clap for him. And at the end of the day, it's only the bait. You have become the fish in the water. That he's putting the bait and catch the fish and go and put it on fire. So my people here in Jalingo, my advice is, let's keep to the truth. Let everybody vote according to his conscience, and let's hit those who are trying to cheat the system. Because they are the people cheating us. They are the people harming us. If we have free and fair election, if one person is wrong, we can make another election next time and change him. But you have one donkey producing another donkey, and they will say no camel should carry lots. And can the donkey carry the lots?
Hello. A little while ago, I was watching a video from a popular blogger who was disenchanted by the fact that Senator Natasha took her case to the United Nations. Now, I'm particularly concerned to make a response because of the high influence that this particular blogger has on the psyche of our youths. Now, one thing I hate is any blogger trying to let us agree into the system that currently persists, that apparently persists. The system of the fact that to do things, you must be corrupt. To win an election, you must grab it, you must snatch it, and you must run away with it. I will not allow any blogger to begin to sell the fact that, well, it is our system and we must operate by that rule. That is what I understood from these bloggers' presentation of this Natasha's issues. First and foremost, Natasha is a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria who has rights. She has a right to be aggrieved, and she has a right to seek redress. Now, to say that Natasha does not know how to play politics is a whole laugh at somebody who duly won an election and became a member of the House of Representatives in Nigeria. A lady accused the Senate president of sexual harassment, and she was suspended for 6 months. And a caveat was placed in that suspension such that even after that suspension, she has to write an apology to the effect that her accusation was wrong. If you ask somebody to make an apology, you are indirectly saying that that person has admitted that her accusations were lies. Now, I am not saying that Natasha's accusation is true or false. But whether it is true or false, an accusation has been made. And it is the duty of the Senate to investigate such an accusation, rather than investigating the person to whom an accusation was made to became a judge and jury in his own case. In which part of the world does that happen? You see, it's because this very particular blogger has captured the sensibility of our youth such that when strategic points are made, these youths don't think. They are rather captured by the razzmatazz of the nomenclatures they describe themselves, and therefore anybody making a disparaging sense is seen as somebody who hates or envies this particular blogger. That's not true. Natasha has every right. In Nigeria, the judiciary has been taken over. This is a country where the judiciary is ratifying a judgment unaliving somebody who decided to protect himself, resorting to self-defense. There is nowhere in the world where self-defense is a crime, if it is established that it is indeed self-defense. This is a country where they have made terrorists as a legal entity for everybody to accept. If God has blessed you with a reach to reach people and people listen to you, don't use it to misdirect people. Natasha is a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The same thing with the Senate president. It's just that a group of same senators came together and elected that, okay, you be our leader. If there is indeed a sexual harassment, the Senate president should resign. If there is not, then the law should take its due course to deal with Senator Natasha appropriately. But trying to gag her, to silence her by all means so that a certain secret should not open, and you come on air to say that Senator Natasha is playing it wrongly, the people advising her, they're advising her wrongly, she should have, you're trying to say that we are in a banana republic whereby in order to do things, you must be corrupt, you must be illegal, you must follow some very corrupt method, or we are in a jungle whereby survival depends on the fittest. What kind of mentality are you selling to the public? It's terrible and it's wrong. I strongly believe that Natasha has every right to seek redress in the best way she knows how. And I like the fact that whether she's right or wrong, she took the case to the International Republic, because whether the International Republic has powers to change or effect any change in Nigeria, it doesn't matter. The fact is that the world should know what is happening in Nigeria. Imagine you making example with Boko Haram, unaliving terrorists, unaliving people, and that international community didn't do anything. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So you're telling me that now, with all these things that are happening, terrorists, Boko Haram, corruption, looting of finances, we should just sit back and accept that, well, it is a system, we should allow it to thrive. And if we want to defeat or change anything in this system, we have to play by the rule that this system has presented to us. Are you kidding me? You're just so lucky that you have a lot of people that will defend whatever you say. When people like us come and say what is right, they will abuse us, calling us names. It's just so pity. Senator Natasha has every right to seek the best way possible she feels she can get justice. What if truly she was sexually assaulted? What if? What if? Is this how it's going to be swept under the carpet? Come on, tell me something I don't know. If God has blessed you with followership, use it well. Don't use it to mislead Nigerians. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and share this post.
Another story now. The sexual harassment claim alleged by Senator representing Kogi East Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, against the President of the Senate, Akpabio, was presented at the United Nations headquarters in New York on Tuesday. Senator Natasha addressed the Inter-Parliamentary Union, alleging that her 6-month suspension from the Nigerian Senate was a retaliatory one after she filed a sexual harassment complaint against the Senate President. Let's take a look.
5 days ago, on the 6th of March 2025, I was suspended. As a senator, I was suspended illegally because I submitted a petition of sexual harassment against the President of the Nigerian Senate. And for 6 months, I'm not to introduce myself or present myself as a senator locally in Nigeria or internationally. That means I'm here illegally, but I had no other place to go but to come here and speak to you women, because this is a bigger picture. This is a bigger picture. It depicts the crisis of women political representation. My suspension is not just about me. It's about the systemic exclusion of women from political leadership in Nigeria. This is a clear case of political victimization, punishment for speaking out against impunity, corruption, and gender-based violence. The United Nations Declaration 48/104 declares sexual harassment as a form of gender violence. The Senate's actions are an assault on democracy. I was elected by my constituents to represent them, yet a few powerful men have unilaterally decided to silence their voices by suspending me for 6 months. My call for an open and transparent investigation into harassment allegations have been met with hostility instead of accountability. If a female senator can be treated this way in the full view of the world, imagine what ordinary Nigerian women will go through every day in workplaces, in universities, and other aspects of our society.
Well, this video has since gone viral. Well, in response, IPU President Tulia Axin acknowledged Akpoti-Uduaghan's concerns and assured a thorough investigation.
The matter that was raised by our colleague from Nigeria, Senator Natasha, and because all of us heard what she said, and it only serves us better if I put a word in what she has said. So I would like to say we have heard her concerns, and having heard her, it would have been an opportunity for all of us to understand more about what she has said. But because we listened only on her side, as an institution, as IPU, we will be taking the concerns that have been raised, not only taking her side, but also giving a chance to listen to the other side, as it is a custom for IPU. And after having listened to the other side, we will take steps as necessary. So I thought it was necessary for us to say a word about it and then be able to take it further.
Well, it's quite refreshing, Dr. Abati, to hear that there will be fair hearing given to this matter that was presented at the United Nations. But before we discuss, I'd like for us to go through a timeline of the incident that occurred and how it happened. Now, if we could just pull that up. First of all, Senator Natasha was replaced as chairman of local content and made chairman of diaspora committee. Then too, there was a gale of defections at Senate that affected sitting arrangement. And then Senator Natasha refused the change of her seat and refused speaking from a non-assigned seat. 5. Senator Natasha stands on Order 10, right of privileges, to counter the order stipulating she can only speak from an assigned seat. And then the Senate began a process of suspension of seats controversy. After that incident, Senator Natasha grants Arise an interview and alleged sexual harassment that happened here on Arise TV. And after that, we saw that Akpabio's wife filed a defamation suit against Senator Natasha. That went viral as well. And then Natasha files a suit restraining the Ethics Committee from investigating her. And then Senator Natasha submitted a petition for sexual harassment at the Senate. That sexual harassment petition was rejected because it was signed by her. Natasha subsequently resubmitted an amended sexual harassment claim, which was accepted at the floor of the Senate. And after that incident, Senator Natasha was suspended by the Senate for misconduct, actually that same day, when she resubmitted her sexual harassment claim. And then Senator Natasha reports the sexual harassment to the IPU, which we have just played, and we have just seen that the IPU is ready to give fair hearing on Senator Natasha's sexual harassment claim and hear from Nigerian Senate and Senator Akpabio.
Well, the government would argue that there are a number of issues here. One issue is arguably the wider political circumstances that gave rise to whatever it is that he did or said. The other one is the impact of whatever it is he said and did. And the government's argument is that the impact was one that created a restive environment in Nigeria, led to violence, and in those circumstances, if it is deemed by a court of law, to at least certainly the Attorney General, the prosecuting officers, to have led to the commission of violence and a crime, then obviously it would end up in a court.
Yes, I get what you're saying. But there's something I want to ask you.
So it's a matter of the determination of a court in that regard.
No, please. That's not all that needs to be considered.
No, I didn't say that's all that needs to be considered.
Because
but that's something that is to be considered.
Yes.
If it led to the commission of a crime or violence.
There is one point more. If you see the nature of killing that has taken place in Nigerian states, rendering so many of our citizens to be in IDP camps, the murdering that have been taking place. You remember the 70 people killed in Benue State, the 100 killed in Benue State, the all other states that were people, the aborigines were being killed. What has happened upon all these people? But the head of the Mieta Allah happened given a pardon. He had been freed. So, when you're talking about what happened in Benue, Jos, Southern Kaduna, Taraba, where citizens have left their villages and now in the IDP camp. What about those ones? But the people that really engineered these murderous episodes, have they not been granted knowledge by the Attorney General of the Federation? Then what about Sunday Igboho of the Odua state. How about it? You see, this question cannot be taken out of context.
Oga, now God will bless you. All these questions where you ask, so you know, since the way Charles they look at, Charles is confused because these questions cannot be answered because the government have chosen to be biased. All this while about Nnamdi Kanu. You see the way this man, I don't know what to be named. May God bless this man on the screen. You see the way he asked these questions. All the terrorists in different states in the north, what happened? All the terrorists, in fact, a lot of them have been pardoned. They've gotten amnesty. In fact, they are walking on the streets. We have a lot of terrorists on TikTok now, in case you're not aware. On TikTok, showcasing their kidnapping victims and showcasing the money, the ransom. What happened? You see? See question. Charles they look like this. Say, I don't understand where this man they go. So, what is happening here? I beg guys, flood the comment section. I beg. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. I beg me kuna dey do a hashtag sometimes, even though I not ask. I remember say I noticed it now only when I ask kuna dey do am. Make una dey do am. Just put it there. Free. Can somebody acknowledge my voice? May not be like say I dey talk to myself for year. Knows I never get a panelist here yet. Free Nnamdi Kanu now. See question that can never be answered. Nobody can answer these questions. When this man asked Charles, so Charles just they look. See the way Charles they look at. You know, Charles come they look at like say tomorrow Lord day.
The 70 people killed in Benue State, the 100 killed in Benue State, the all other states that were people, the aborigines were being killed. What has happened upon all these people? But the head of the Mieta Allah happened given a pardon. He had been freed. So when you're talking about what happened in Benue, Jos, Southern Kaduna, Taraba, where citizens have left their villages and now in IDP camp.
In fact, Charles don't tire. You don't know what you want to talk again. More you move on, my people. More move on because more move on to River State. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, more people. I appreciate you all, mother of all, mommy diaspora. Good evening to you, mommy. Thank you for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thank you very much, everyone right there. Love Maduka, Black Panther, my brother Jaja. Thank you so much for the super chat. My first super chat of today. God bless you. Your pocket never run dry. Peggy Modi, thank you very much. CKP, thank you. Ajio Deborah, I can see you. Thank you very much. Oye Unwa, thank you very much. Discussion Channel TV. I appreciate you all. Mr. Johnson, Emmanuel. God bless you all, my people. Just do your part by pressing on the like button. Take our voices far. We have a lot of important things to project today. Upright TV, I can see you as well. Good evening to you. Wisdom Lucky, thank you. Thank you. Mike Akimbari, I can see right there. Miracle B, thank you. Jeko Kenneth, Christian CXL, thank you, man. Wonderful people. Henry Gabriel, my brother, I don't miss your voice. Make sure you pack your load. Come to the panel today. I miss your submission, my brother. Thank you very much. Oege, plenty for that. Nena Ogbona in the building after many years. In my calendar for the past 78 years, we never hear from Nena Ogbona. Finally, we don't hear from you today. Good evening to you. Olabimpe Soyebi, thank you very much. Good evening to you. I appreciate you all, my wonderful people. Thank you, my people. Kisdogeraki and many others that I've mentioned already. Just do your part by pressing on the like button to take our voices far. We can see more people coming in right now. Emmanuel Chooks, thank you very much. Frank Uno, thank you. Alice, I can see right there. Osa Agbonze, I can see you as well. God bless you all, my people. Just do your part, press on the like button. Emmanuel Chooks once more. Shibozo Martin, thank you. Guys, just do your part, press on the like, share this video, and also press on the $sign. Support what we do here, encourage our work. Let's quickly see what is happening in the River States. Quickly.
President Bola Tinubu has urged leaders of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, to help resolve the political crisis in River State, saying he has intervened both publicly and privately, but now expects them to act. At a meeting with a PANDEF delegation at the presidential villa, Tinubu reaffirmed his confidence in the judiciary, emphasizing that Nigeria is a nation governed by the rule of law. The president also disclosed that he has personally advised Governor Sim Fubara to prioritize peace, warning that political stability is essential for both the state and the nation. Speaking earlier, King Alfred Yetis Biff, Amayanabo of Swan Brass Kingdom and co-chairman of the PANDEF Board of Trustees, thanked the president for his commitment to South-South well-being and appointments given to Niger Delta indigents.
Yes, Niger Delta is the goose that lays the golden egg. But don't kill the goose. Otherwise, it means the golden egg permanently. And you'll be in ruins. I got your signal. And I got your concern. Particularly concerning Rivers State. I've been on it for quite some time. I've moved on it before now. I foresee this crisis festering for too long before I enter into it. We reach an agreement, written agreement. Both parties signed. Some leaders thought the governor of Rivers State was wrong to have signed, but they didn't implement. Where do we find ourselves today? So this is a nation of rule of law. I should not be here as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria if there's no rule of law. I have total confidence in our judiciary. Expectations. Human beings can make errors. But when the Supreme Court is spoken, that's it. Please go back home and help him implement those recommendations within the shortest possible time.
We of the Niger Delta are here to pay you a courtesy.
All right. Tinubu talking about the rule of law. Now, wow. They don't tell Fubara now, say they break the law. You must abide to the rule of law, which I support. But meanwhile, I go let to that judge about herself later on. Today, Fubara was locked out from the House of Assembly in Rivers State. The same will not know say it don't happen for Edo State before. I don't know whether if it don't happen for another state, but I'm only talking about these two. I know say Felicia Ibu Obasaki lock him out that time from the government house. But today, Fubara was denied access to the House of Assembly. The question is why? Let's take this.
Don't stand there. Come on, follow. Keep moving.
Make him fine.
For position. And for just position inside. Sorry.
Alright, okay. There are no security men. Nobody to open the gate. They left. All of them. I'm here myself this morning with members of the few members of the Executive Council to comply with the Supreme Court judgment. Before my arrival, I've already made several attempts by phone call to reach the Speaker and other members. I also did a letter personally which was transmitted to the Honorable Speaker for this particular invitation. But it's unfortunate that at the gates, you can see that the place is completely sealed and there's no sign that anything is going to happen today. The reason why we're doing this, I've always said it, is the interests of our people, which is the most important thing. Well, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Maybe they're working on their letter. I expect to hear from them maybe after this hour. Thank you.
When I say this man, to be honest, what did this man do, Wike? But listen to what Wike have to say here.
I have to support. Who is the one? Who is the bedrock? Who? I'm the one. I am the one that will champion Mr. President. I'm also doing it. You don't preach that one to me. Everybody knows me in this country.
Will you sanction the impeachment of Wike and Fubara?
Sanction?
Yes.
If assembly thinks that he committed infraction, and he knows he committed, you find peace. It's not by gara-gara. It's not by threatening.
Gloria,
see, let me tell you, if an armed robber knows he committed armed robbery, what you do when you go to court, my Lord, I did this, forgive me, give me a second opportunity. The judge will look at you. Okay, guy has done this. Instead of killing him, that I give him 2 years imprisonment, 3 years. Okay. You understand me? No, but when you sit with people trying to tell you, let me tell you how arrogant, let me tell you this. The governor was misled. 3 weeks to Supreme Court judgment. You know what he did? In my own family, my community, the governor came and removed my chief. My chief, yes. I made another person in my own family. In my own family. Now, the point I'm making, because he was giving the hope that he will win the Supreme Court. So nothing. Now you tell me, we play politics to the level you penetrate to somebody's family, to dabble into internal affairs of the family. Now, you know, sometimes when people talk about this peace, you don't take everything to consideration. You just sit outside, you talk. Look at me, former governor, Minister of FCT. Governor has the temerity, the audacity, because he has money from Federation account, because he has money from IGR, he would enter my own family to remove a chief and make another person chief. Come on. What is anybody talking? What is anybody talking? And you are telling me if I'm ready for peace. Who is talking this problem now? Who is talking the problem? You look at me. Me or 4 persons, so. Who are you? I'm not talking about local government. I'm not my own family. You look at me. Simply because judicial merchants have told you will win. They've collected your money. And that's why I pity judges and justices. I pity them. People collect money and they play this game. How did they play the game? They play this game. If you win, they say the judges collected money. Meanwhile, no kobo was given. I pity them. Yeah, I know what I know. Now, if they don't win, they go back and say, well, it will be difficult for us to go and collect the money back. Because let people not know that we pay the bribe. So whichever way, they suffer. And then what happened to him? And that's why he said yesterday, instead of him to blame himself, he said the parties. No.
All right. Honorable Minister.
That you succeeded in the Supreme Court has given its verdicts.
Who succeeded?
Well, the gladiators, one of the gladiators. So the Supreme Court, they've spoken, and a lot of people will tell you that what we need in Rivers State now is maybe a political solution to the crisis in Rivers State. Now the governor reached out to members of the State of House of Assembly, and they didn't turn up. And the assembly people, they're saying that, look, we weren't invited properly. In all this logjam, the local government chairman, they've been told to leave office, and the governor has reiterated that he is going to follow the verdict of the Supreme Court. He's going to adhere to it. Now, what is the bone of contention now?
First of all, let me correct an impression. When you say I succeeded, I follow the path of rule of law. I follow the path of justice. In this country, we only like people who carry violence. We don't like people who say, look, let the rule of law prevail. Let justice be done. When you go to court, people think you're making problem. But when you go and snap picture to say, I will...
No, what they call they surprise me now for Nigeria, be say the kind of people where they preach the rule of law now. Me don't understand the game. The kind of people let the rule of law prevail. Well, that shall never end. Wike is preaching the rule of law. Tinubu is preaching the rule of law. Hey God.
Stop the oil pipeline. And then government will respect you. People will respect you. We don't want crisis. What you are doing is not right. Can we follow due process and do this? I cannot believe it in this country we are today. For whatever reason it is. Nigerians are talking about stressing the issue that 3 members of the House will sit and make laws for a state that we are talking about Supreme Court. Do we need to go to Supreme Court? I mean, just tell me, in a modern democracy, in the modern world we are, forget about you don't like Wike, you must not like Wike. You don't need to like him. As we are seated here, in your own conscience, are you telling me 3 members will constitute a parliament? Hold on.
6 members.
Hold.
You were governor.
Yes. That's not correct. Now, please. You see, people should stop all this. Even when they say so, why not do your own researches? It's not what they say. What is their own research? Remember, assembly was inaugurated. Remember, there was tribunal. Court of Appeal nullified some seats. Court of Appeal nullified some seats. Before that time, the budget had been done. And then we did a rerun. And assembly was full. If anybody tells you that I, as governor, presented budget to the number that's not what's required by the Constitution, it's a blatant liar. Prove it. It's not a question of going to Arise, which is their normal television, or going to a channel. No. Proof, empirical evidence.
People are saying that you are not magnanimous in victory.
What
that it's like a winner takes all things.
Well, hold
that
on.
you are grandstanding.
Hold on, winner what? You see, put in the winner what? What did you win? Now let me say something. Don't distract me. Let me say something. You said the governor reached out. You have had a forced relationship with an arm of government. If you're a good politician, it's easy, you go around later. Hold on. If you're a good politician, you have had a forced relationship with me. For how many years? I've never sat down with you. I've never spoken with you. You see my salaries. You see my allowances. Guaranteed by law. You took it. No problem. Now you won a court of appeal. It didn't even occur to you. Even though I won a court of appeal, I think what peace. The matter went to Supreme Court. And Supreme Court now gave judgment. Then the next thing we do, that you want to implement, who says no? Is it by writing letter? And who signed the letter? A bloody SSG. Who signed letter to a head of arm of government? What an insult is that? You are telling me here, Senator to government will sign letter to the President of Senate or to Speaker of the House of Representatives. The President is coming to present budget. Is it right it is done?
What should he have done?
If you're a politician, you know what to do. Look, I don't understand. Listen. First of all, assuming you want to go through that route, what is normally done? You call the leadership and say, listen, this is where we are. This is where we are. I want to present this budget back to you. They agree. Okay. Let's look at it. That will be okay for us. You are not the one to write that I'm coming to present budget tomorrow. Who does that? No, who does that? You want to play to the gallery that you wrote a letter, which is rubbish. I have been in government. I don't just write a letter to Mr. Speaker. I'm coming to present budget tomorrow morning. I think your children. Do you know their engagement? All this is done is to tell you that I'm sincere. Mr. Speaker, where are you? Are you at home? Can you come? Can I come? Can we talk? And they agree on something. And then Mr. Speaker will go back and call his colleagues. Listen, Mr. Governor called me. I met with him. He said, look, he wants to present budget so day. It's okay. Monday, Tuesday. But Speaker, you know that our schedule is so tight. Okay, no, let us accommodate. That's how things are done. All these letters you are writing is useless. You are not sincere. You are playing to the gallery. Everybody knows you are not sincere. You are playing to the gallery. A true politician will not do that way. Let me tell you, Mr. President was to present budget to the National Assembly. Assembly people were not happy for one thing or the other. We met in ESCO, and they said, oh, they've shifted it to the next day. Why? He had to meet with leadership to agree some gray areas. He doesn't need to write letter. A man who does not want peace is a man who will play to the gallery. Writing a letter, I've written letter. Written letter to who? To your son?
Well, you make this meeting sound very, very easy. After a frosty relationship, that might not be very easy.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, so now you agree with me. After a frosty relationship, you have suffered their families. They cannot pay their children's school fees. Their money they are entitled. Court gave order, you cannot stop their money. You had a penchant of disobeying court orders. This is a country where, I have never, we like things that somebody is doing something wrong. Instead of you to come out to say, look, what you are doing is wrong. You go and capture, oh, it is a social political opponent. What kind of rubbish is that? Must you not have opponent? In politics, must you not have opponent? Is there any law that says in politics, everybody must queue behind you? So what is all this? Oh, his opponent. So what? If you give your opponent opportunity to make you unstable, then you will be unstable. You will be. There's no law. After all, there are also people who are working against Tinubu's administration. So Tinubu cannot come and complain. My opponents are working against his opponents. Did they tell him that they will make him to be comfortable? Who does that?
Your Excellency, some people might say, the frostiness is, on both sides in terms of the ultimatums that were given.
Yes,
the ultimatums that were given by the Amaewule's-led legislators about presenting the budget, and also the issues of the commissioners that were elected without vetting from the...
Now you are taking that point. Now let me tell you something. Are you not going to commend them? That they even agreed that we are ready. Can you present the budget? You are presenting to 3 people now. So the budget is there. It's not as if you are going to do it. Okay, carry it. Come on, we are ready to work with you.
But
for the interest,
the nuance was different.
I'm coming. What?
The nuance was different. They gave them an ultimatum.
No, you see, that's the problem. Come. When you say ultimatum, I say within 48 hours, submit your budget. What is substance? No, I can't be ready by 48 hours. Give me 1 week. What is wrong in that? Why are we always capitalizing on things that if you really want the peace of the state, why are you picking on things that will not help?
All right, I'll leave that one right there so we can move on. I appreciate you all, my people. Let me quickly take this article to tally what I just presented now so that we move on to Edo State quickly. Because Tony Kabaka and Shaba, if I say they fight each other, and I don't know why. So we would like to listen to them. But meanwhile, on what you can see right there, nothing will happen if Fubara is sacked. Wike, now he talked that one. The former governor of Rivers State, Wike, said heaven will not fall if Martin, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'll leave it right there. I can't continue to read that. Okay, let me quickly take another article. I heard the rush. Now only the headline I read for that one. People are lovers. Okay, I have another article right here. As I know, say RFI moved to SDP. 2027, Tinubu owns SDP. Ignore him at your own peril. APC chieftain Joe Ibokwe, now he talked this one. So the chieftain of All Progressive Congress APC has claimed that President Bola Tinubu owns the Social Democratic Party PDP. So it means that whatever that is happening there, okay, let's take his quote quickly. If indeed SDP is still alive and kicking in Nigeria, then know the truth and have inner peace. But is the owner, ignore him to your own peril. I remember our SDP of 1993 and the late Chief MKO Abiola, he wrote. So whatever that happened in SDP, that means SDP cannot unseat, even though RFI moved to SDP, cannot unseat Tinubu in 2027. My people, not be sporty though. But meanwhile, let us go to Edo State because this one, it be as it gets. More felicity to what Tony Kabaka have to say. Say this our new governor. So, Senator Mode Okpebolo, not be sporty.
Yeah, good morning, brothers and sisters, both in the new and diaspora. My own part is to make sure we eradicate illegal collection. My duty is not to fight. My own part is to make sure I make people to comply to the tax law. My duty is to ensure that the taxpayer are paying with peace. And I'm having a challenge through the union that is, people that is collecting illegal money, it's not easy for you to engage with them. I'm begging the state government to please, to understand my own duty is to increase the IGRO. With this illegal money they are collecting, if government can pronounce what's supposed to be going to them and what's supposed to be going to government, and there's no other thing coming out from this driver, I think they will be happy to pay it. As I speak, any driver that complain is having problem out there. Some drivers, they've even drove them away not to walk again in the park. And this is their habitat, this is where they feed their family. So a lot of challenges going on. I want to beg the state government to please, they should take this matter serious. It will increase IGRO and it will also reduce the transportation, and it will also engage a lot of youth in Board of Internal Revenue. My duty is not to collect revenue or to generate or to collect anything from anybody. My duty is to ensure that I compel people to apply, to comply. Sorry for that English. I compel people to comply. Compelling them is to tell them, have you paid your fee today? Say yes. Hope you are okay. Hope everything. That's my duty. My duty is not to fight. But I was surprised yesterday they engaged us along the line carrying on our duty. It's so sad, and we cannot continue living in this kind of atmosphere. I've come out and to say enough is enough, and I will not stop, and I will not end until the government that sent me message says stop. Until the illegality, we just started from transportation. We are going to market section. We are going to all departments of illegality. Thank you. May God bless you. My Adu, God bless you all.
And people will not be smart, you know, because according to the Tory way, the ritual say the Shaba team, you know, clash with Tony Kabaka team yesterday. Everywhere burst and scatter everywhere, you know, for this revenue collection. People, they collect money from bus drivers and all that. Wait till they see for those things. Now, be this. I say my car can't give for that. But meanwhile, let's listen further from Tony Kabaka before we go to Comrade Shaba.
The chief enforcer of the newly constituted Atalakpa Recovery Concept under the Edo State Internal Revenue Service, Comrade Tony Kabaka Adun, has alleged that a member of the group was attacked by revenue collectors during enforcement of illegal revenue collection in Benin City. BTV News Pelemu Mukoro reports that the official vehicle of the Atalakpa Recovery Concept was damaged. The report.
With the announcement from the Board of Internal Revenue, with the warning that the governor gave to them, they refuse to comply.
As part of efforts by the Edo State government to put an end to multiple...
With the announcement from the Board of Internal Revenue, with the warning that the governor gave to them, they refuse to comply.
As part of efforts by the Edo State government to put an end to multiple taxation, the Atalakpa Recovery Concept was set up to stop illegal collection of revenue and to also apprehend anyone found impersonating government officials to extort money from motorists. However, there are indications that the Atalakpa members are experiencing challenges in regards to carrying out their official duty due to the fact that they were allegedly attacked by some union members who are against Edo State government policy on illegal revenue collection. Speaking with BTV News Chief Enforcer Atalakpa Recovery Concept under the Edo Internal Revenue Service, Comrade Tony Kabaka Adun narrated the ordeal of how the officials were attacked and their vehicles destroyed and appealed to Edo State government to intervene in the matter.
This morning we went outside to carry out our exercise, showing that we compel people to comply. As we are doing it, we met this national union and road transport employers and drivers for we collecting money from drivers. We said no, the government have stopped this revenue and you were warned by the state governor. Why are you people still doing this? No, we not tell the driver not to pay them. As we were doing that, they came out from various places, started launching at us, throwing stone, throwing different weapons. When we now see the way they were doing, the videos are there when they were doing it. You understand? So I told my people not to fight. Our duty is not to fight. Our duty is not to fight. You let them fight you, let them mess up, because the governor have already warned them. Since they don't want to learn from the warning, maybe the devil want to use them. Really today, the devil have used them. Look at what they did to our vehicle. Look at what they do to the laws that government gave to us. I think these people, they are not above the law. Our exercise is to ensure that people comply with the government policies and to make sure we eradicate this illegal collection from the union. You know, it's not easy when you are trying to do this. The union will try to use everything to frustrate your efforts of which they are doing now. And we had information now from their own source that they went as far giving tailor to sew this kind of uniform so that they can use it to spell spoil the good work we are doing.
Also speaking on the issue, the deputy enforcer at Atalakpa Recovery Concept, Wellington Iyamu, stated how things were thrown at their vehicles and how their officials were manhandled at the park.
Today we went out to monitor the area. So we went to TED, we see the employer, they will see the national union, they were dragging a driver. They will not stop. That, leave the driver alone. What happened? The driver now started explaining. Every day they used to be there to collect 3,000, 4,000. And I said, what are you doing? Who sent you? He said, it's employee. They will not get him arrested. The next thing, the other boys just came out from somewhere, started throwing stone, throwing bottle. All our boys started fighting them. So me myself, I'm very surprised for this. I believe the governor will come to our eyes to come and rescue us from there.
Atalakpa Recovery Concept are appealing to Edo State government to look into the issue with a view to apprehend all those involved. Balumi Mokoro reporting for BTV News.
My people, don't be smart, you know. They say Shaba say Ingo dismissed Tony Kabaka for Benin. Tony Kabaka allegedly, so they hear him. Tony Kabaka and the team still say they will still dismiss Shaba. You know, so not everything they go talk for TV where camera they their front. I know say these two people. So if you want to talk about Tiger and Lion, not them. You know, they are not pushover people. So not be smart. So the governor need to come in. I want to rescue these two. You know, but if not, vandalization, it might even lead to someone losing their life. You know how they be when two elephants are fighting. What happened? Now, question I asked them, but more listen to what Shaba himself want to talk now.
The National President Professional Drivers on Wheel, Comrade Adams Egiamuse, otherwise known as Shaba, and other members of the union have condemned the unlawful arrest of one of their members who have been in police custody for no particular offense. BTV News' Glorious Isirame reports the claim of the national chairman and some members of the union. The report.
Drivers on Wheel Union are unhappy as they gathered along with other local bus drivers to deliberate on the issue which took place today, the 10th of March 2025, in one of the parks in Benin City. They said the man being the chairman of the park was allegedly taken by policemen after a revenue enforcer allegedly framed up the chairman. Some drivers whom witnessed the move spoke on how it all began and said that there was no legitimate explanation whatsoever from the accusers.
They call carrier. They say, I be somebody. He wear cap, he wear uniform. What did they carry for? We don't know. Now be our chairman for first. You know they collect money to anybody. In your day, it don't load finish. A battle if you come out. Now they drag her come up for steady. Now they call the interview, now they carry enter inside the motor. Who are the carrier? But we know.
There's some group of men come with his jacket and with some other group of people, which I identified that what they wear is a EIROS. So they now met our chairman where he stood on his own. Immediately, without no interrogation, no question, nothing, they started dragging him into their vehicle.
The National President Professional Drivers on Wheel, Comrade Adams Ehi, aka Shaba, demanded the release of the union member who was taken into custody. He said, granted that the state government appointed some individuals to enforce revenue collection and stop illegal ticketing, but frowned at the manner those in charge are now oppressing the drivers in different parks.
I don't understand, because what I heard about is that government recognized 3 unions to enforce the drivers, to make sure they purchase their ticket daily, whether in state or in local governments, which we have been doing. And I can assure the public, since when we come to board, only the Central Motor Park, I can tell the public what we generate to the government every day. Based on we enforce the drivers and make sure the driver purchase their ticket. On Thursday, we were all invited by Mr. Governor, the good governor of Edo State. After the allegation against the unions, the governor have listened carefully to the story, and he have directed all the unions to go back to their various areas of operation and arrange their work not to go to the area based on the allegation he had been hearing. And that was the voice of Mr. Governor on Thursday, including the chairman, the MD of transport, including the internal revenue. There's no time governor say he don't want to see any union. But today we were surprised now. The same Tony Kabaka that said before Mr. Governor, when a governor give an order, everybody should go and arrange his house. Coming out this morning, arresting people. Anybody on uniform can say, hey, man, I don't wear uniform. Governor say, man, I don't wear uniform. But I'm standing here to tell the public that, Mr. Governor, I have never suspended anybody, any union, not to operate in their motor park. As we are here now, we don't even know where our driver went to. We don't even know where Kabaka carry and go. So we want to go outside now and search for our driver. So that whenever we see them, I will still want the media to go with us so that the media can also hear what happened.
Members of the Professional Drivers on Wheel are expectant that the police will without delay release their member. Glorious Isiramed reporting for BTV News.
Hey, my people, not be small tea for Edo State. Oh, Babylon government. Hey, God. And they watch that from distance. Many of them don't do my inbox. Nigeria was. Wait till they happen for Edo State. You know they talk. You know they report waiting they happen for Nigeria. Those states is on fire. Those states on this one. Me don't understand though. Now my own on the fight for inside this matter. I don't understand. No, now question me they ask. Now my own on the fight for this matter. Eh? You know here when they talk and say when two elephants are fighting, now the ground now they suffer. You know here am. Me you don't get one day when me tell you say me na elephant. I don't ever tell you one day say I be elephant. I resemble elephant for your eye. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you, my people. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your time with us. That's all I have for you guys today. We are just going to start talking right now. For those of you that want to call in, the phone is available right now. Call in. If not, I only have one person on the panel, which is my brother, Black Panther, who will just move on. But I'll wait for the next 10 seconds to see if anybody is going to call in now. So that we can take it from here. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Press on the like button, help us to share. I'd like to quickly appreciate you, Patty Solomon. Thanks for the super chat earlier on. I'm grateful. God bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, my people, please do so. Hit the notification bell so that our videos, our live stream, or anything we posted can come directly to you. I appreciate every one of you, my people. For now, nobody's calling in. Maybe we'll get a call later on, but let me just go straight to Black Panther. Black Panther, it's good to have you on the show, my brother. Good evening to you. Thanks for joining me on time. Please talk to us.
Thank you, Nigeria Watch. Hope you are hearing me clearly.
Yes, I hear you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for what you are doing. Lower that, lower it.
All right, Black Panther is trying to sort out his television there.
Thank you. I've sorted it out. Now my guys they do this one.
I know. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to thank Mommy in Diaspora. God bless you, man. And I want to thank the viewers out there. Just it's a great day, another great day, and we are here. We are glad that we are alive today to see.
I take this call. I beg. Don't worry. I'll come back. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Big Uyi, thank you very much for calling in. Please talk to us. Hello, Big Uyi. Can you hear me? Oh, I think I lost you there. Okay, let me quickly see if we can do this again. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Hello, Big Uyi. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yes. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Please off your TV now, please.
Yeah, it's gone up already.
Go ahead, talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. I just want to quickly throw more light on what is happening in our state at the moment. You know, I know the state governor is trying to work on the right direction, but the problem we are having is the set of people is using to carry on this great work is about to do, because he has already found out that there are so many levy that is living coming out from that state and it's not going to the right source. What me I'm confused about, it's an advice to the government. You can see able-bodied men, able-bodied, just wasting away. These people can work in a fact, they can do 12 hours job just to make a state economy become great. Imagine what they are fighting for. It does not even make any sense. If there is any, for those of us that live in diaspora, we can see how this president, prime minister, the way they collect their levy, and we see what they use this money for. We see the things they are doing with this levy, the money they are generating from all this. But these people we are having in our state and Nigeria at large, they are all using this money for their selfish interest. The government should look for a very, let's say, sensible and more perfect way to collect this levy. No, with these people, it can never work. Imagine the two people fighting for levy now. It's going to cause a lot of havoc. That is the advice I have for the state government. You should do it rightly or set up a company who can be able to collect this money in a very genuine and right way. And secondly, for that of Wike, I can't understand a governor that have ruled the state before trying to come back again to be in charge of everything. He should leave this governor alone. Let him do what he needs to do. Godfatherism, the era of Godfatherism in Nigeria at large is gone. Let it just allow this man to rule in peace. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. All right. I don't know if someone else wants to call in now. If not, oh yeah, but I posted the link earlier on now. You know, say sometimes you keep the link. Okay, I'll post the link again. Is there? I've reposted the link for those of you that want to come in. Black Panther, finally, we are back to you now, my brother. More hear your take concerning this Wike matter and the Natasha matter and the Edo State matter. You know, when the elephants are fighting. I don't know whether you joined the fight for that side, though. Maybe let us know.
we get our own wahala here, bigger than their own.
You can wait again, but the origin is calling. I love us.
Okay.
But the origin, thank you very much, man, for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Niger Watch. Hello, Mommy Dad.
Good evening to you.
God bless you all. Good evening. Straight to the point, I greet everyone, all protocols observed. We are still on the same matter. I am so thankful. I am proud of Senator Natasha Akpoti, and I pray for her that she will succeed. Mr. Delefaro to me was in the same spot, because of the system we are in. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, his own look endless. But when you look at these people, it is because they are alive. That's why we are talking. So many people have died, have been unalived, have been destroyed because of a system that has refused to identify the people, that has refused to work for the people, that have refused to stand for the people. That is the crux of the matter. And have brainwashed the 200 million Nigerians to follow them. You see, we have two problems. One problem is that we have a gang of criminals that have taken over every resource, including the human beings, making human beings in Nigeria. It is only in Nigeria that human beings, commodities are valued more than human beings. It is only in Nigeria that a human being, someone that you look up to, will come and tell you that there is nothing wrong with sexual harassment. That student, a young girl will go to school. If she does not submit herself to a lecturer, she will not pass the exam. On live TV, national TV, a full-grown man will come and defend and speak and have audacity to spell it out. And the world is not winning. And what I keep asking is our own different? And that is why I must always continue to talk so long as distinguished Honorable Senator Natasha keeps speaking. Because it looks like the world is keeping silent over atrocity that is stinking and smelling under everybody's nose. And people are pretending they are not seeing. And people are pretending that all is well. In a country where nobody's life is guaranteed. And some people will come and blog, and some people are talking like their brains have been removed and sawdust is poured on it, and they are trying to support this. That is why, Mr. Niger Watch, I value you, because you come out to make sure people's voices are heard as much as can scream. And I plead with everyone, if you have 1 minute, come to Niger Watch TV and speak your mind. Declare that what is wrong, and say this is an abomination, that the world must not keep silent over the evil that is going on in that contraption called Nigeria. I rest it there, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you very much, ma.
Come and log in and say I'm still here.
Thank you. Thank you, ma. God bless you. Thank you, ma. Thanks for the encouragement. Okay, my people. Okay, finally, make I give my brother a chance, make it talk to us. Black Panther, you have the floor. Thank you, my brother.
Hey, thank you, Naija Watch. Once again, thank you so much. Mommy that just spoke, may God bless you, ma. Thank you for saying the truth. You have always been a mommy that I'm always waiting to hear from all the time, because I know you're going to say something that will lift our reasoning capacity up. And I'm very grateful to God for your life, and I thank you for sticking to the voice of the truth and sticking to the real thing that is happening in Nigeria. And it has shown that you really know the problem of the country, because many people come over here, they don't know the problem of the country. But before I speak further, I would like to thank all the viewers and all the intending ones that are on their way coming, the speakers that are coming. I want to thank them that may God bring them here safely. Mommy, thank you very much. I'm always expecting your call, not only like Naija Watch. I'm always expecting your call, because you sort of put a roadmap, energize us, and push us with every little word. You don't know how effective your word is. It's very, very, very effective. To see an Amazon that standing his ground without not shifting a foot, that's to show you we still have mothers. There are mothers and there are mothers, because some of them we have out there, they call themselves mothers, but they are selling the birthright of their children to this entity roaming around calling themselves politician. I have said before, this Wike issue, I won't even talk to Wike issue. You people have seen the Wike, and this is the kind of human leaders that we have. The Constitution of Nigeria has breath on and has given us the best out of the Constitution. Wike is the best out of the Constitution of Nigeria. The president is the best that have come out of the Constitution of Nigeria. These are the best that your Constitution can provide for you. Nigerians. And many of us are concurring to their nonsensity and lies they be speaking. All of them. I tell you, I said one thing sometime they go back. This last week, I said, don't ever believe 90%, 99% of Nigerian politicians, don't ever believe them. When you are listening to them, pick their word. Because everything they will speak is around one word. One word. It's one word. They never change. They only write. It's just like when you are writing in bold letter. What changes in what they do is that they now start writing Italian letter, Italian format. They will write in bold. They will just. But this thing that they are going to do is the same process. Now I come to this. Yesterday I was listening. I was so angry. You know what I'm angry with? I'm angry with Alabo. That comes here every day to say, oh, make it give peace for Port Harcourt. I want to ask him, where is peace in the entire nation, Nigeria? Where is peace? You want to get peace from this man that is ready to take every youth down? You want to get peace from this politician that they want to take your state, half of the resources of your state into their pocket? You want peace? That the government should give this man peace? They say who not let him mama sleep. He said no go sleep. This is not the time to bring a word that will make everybody come down and become mumu with these politicians. This is not a time. You can't get peace from him. Does this look like somebody that can give you peace? Don't you see how arrogant he is? He's not even articulated. He was talking about a robber. He was talking something about a robber. He messed robber up. He now mess it up with a judge. He now called the robber a judge. In his statement, if people are not watching what he's saying, he was making an armed robber see this, then armed robber. I forgot the way he did it. If Nigeria can play it, you see how this man is not coherent because of his gangsterism mindset that he has. Because he wants to take the pound of flesh from the state. Now, if you people can understand what happened when a former senator was talking how a Senate money they spent to come into Senate. How much did you say? 50 billion. How many senatorial districts do we have in Nigeria? He's just saying 50 billion. 50 billion is just an estimate. It can be more than that. Now, multiply that 50 billion times the local the constituency you have in Nigeria. Multiply it. Then plus or minus, add or minus money into it again. You will know the money that you will use, that our people are using to contest for presidency. It is cash and carry. And you look at what he said. He said they don't go there to do anything. Who cares? It is the money. It's all about the money. You see a senator confessing. That man is an old man. I've known him for he was once a fighter, but he fell down to the supremacy of corruption. He fell. He was one of Obasanjo's right-hand man, but he fell down to the supremacy of corruption. Now that he's getting old and he's getting to departure, he's now speaking the truth. If people did not listen to him very well, go and listen again. He made a caricature of your constitution and what the politicians are doing, and what they go there to do is all about the money. They are not all. He said it. It's not about you. Who cares about you? Look at the way he rubbished the women. Look at the way he rubbished it. If you know you cannot see, if you see a fine woman, if somebody is beautiful. He said one thing about the video. I cannot really put it out, but I remember when we want to submit next time. I'll remember all what he said about the women. He messed it down. That's to show you the thing that an average this old man has. They don't have anything to give to Nigeria rather than to steal the Commonwealth. Now let's go to Edo State. Alabo, you cannot have peace in Port Harcourt, too. Not just talk about peace. With this man, don't talk about peace. Can you get power from these people with singing the drum of peace? Or using your brain and go get them out with force? Can you get peace like that? If you get peace with Wike is going to take 40% of the generated money from your state, and your state will never go for, because he has said he owns the state. There's never a time I school in Port Harcourt. There's never a time there's peace in Port Harcourt. They're always hiding it. Everybody, all the youth in Port Harcourt, what they do in politics is just go there to sit on top and collect money. They don't do anything. I've lived there. I have friends that are politicians. They go there, they buy, after they enter politics, they build house, they buy car, they marry all around the whole place. That's what they do. That is what they do. That's what they do in River State. What is peace? Go to Riverine side. Is there peace there? No. Go to town. Is there where they bam and they well have courtism are taking over? Is there peace in Port Harcourt? Is there peace where people keep on fighting against each other? Local government is do or buy in local government now in River State. You can't get peace. It's all about the money. Nigerian politics is all about the money, and the best of your constitution is what you are seeing so delivering to you in a fried taste, in a fried pan, paste. They are giving it to you. The best of Nigeria is what we have today. Let me go straight to our politicians that come here. You see, Nigeria, what you made a parable that it go reach down will not start politics. All of them will come small. You see, you made one other parable that every Nigeria, they lie to survive. That is a very painful and fundamental thing.
Is the facts.
That's what I'm telling you. That thing, it's very fundamental, and that is a big damage to the foundation of human existence. It's very damaging, and it has crept up from up to bottom. And we are trying to save the bottom now, because these are the generation that will save the country. Look at what happened here. He couldn't allow us to talk. He came here, Uncle Sam. He came here and bamboozled all of us together. Dr. CM wasn't here. Then at the end of it, there was a question that was asked to him about the minority in the house. What did he say from Oga Jonathan? He couldn't answer that question. What did he say? He said, we are strategizing. When you know the style of the enemy, you strategize. You strategize when your country is sinking, and you are sinking in it with them too. When you are aiding and abetting a crime committed by the other political party. And come to think about it, they will never listen to their leader, Atiku. Atiku said, all the opposition, I will keep on repeating it until that one will drive them into the ocean. Atiku said, all the opposition in the Senate and the House of Rep, they all collected 50 million to keep their mouth shut. Let Okusan come here to tell me that I am lying, and I will bring the video to him. What are you going to say? Are you going to say your leader is saying a lie? Do you have more information that the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in person of Atiku, that has intel more than you and I? You are coming here to paint at the long run. You said I am not against this thing. Come to think about it. If a crime is committed against me, you talk about the Red Book. A crime committed against me, I'm in the Senate. I cannot sign my own petition. I have to take it to another senator to sign so that my petition. And thank you, Mr. Jonathan. You said sexual harassment is personal. You cannot obstruct it. Neither can you say you will follow the rules that you have made that is against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And come to think about it, a lot of politicians here that comes here, they don't know their constitution, their constitution they gave them. He doesn't know. That to show you that we don't have critical thinkers, critical analysts in Nigeria anymore. They are all money junkers. Look at him come here to talk about the red book that supersedes the supremacy of the junk constitution they gave you. He couldn't talk on the constitution. He was talking about the law made by few people in an enclave that you can subject a senator and ridicule him by suspending him. Now, what are the reasons they suspend? What's the reason they suspended Natasha? He didn't say, because he doesn't have good information about what Natasha said at the beginning. This thing didn't start today. It started a long time ago. If you guys can remember what Natasha said, he said the Ajakuta Steel petition paper that he wanted them to answer that thing. He wanted to bring it to the floor of the house. And what happened? It was refused. And he invited his husband. His husband now followed Senate President to UK to appeal to him. But what happened? During his birthday, which is the same birthday, is the birthday made to the Senate President. The Senate President held her hand, going around, choosing her to everywhere. The husband stopped because he was receiving a phone call. But he looked at him. He looked at them. Then the Senate President trying to chase her, he said something that was sexually abusive to her. Then she dropped her hand. That was when she dropped her hand. That she will not believe that the Senate President said it. That's what she said. And that is where the problem started. And when Natasha was coming to the house after this old jungle, they now wanted to do what? They wanted to pull her to a section of the Senate House, to a place whereby you cannot even, they won't even call her. She want to box her to a corner, and she refused. And come to think about it, Uncle Sam said, yeah, that I asked him, he couldn't reply because he knew the mistake he did in his presentation. That Senator Natasha concurred that she received a letter changing her seat. God bless everybody that listened to her. What did she say? She said she did not receive. And come to think about it, a court of Nigeria said they should hold everything that they are doing until they hear the case in court. They should hold it. They served them. The court served them. They received the court served. They didn't serve Natasha that the seat is changed. They didn't serve her. But Uncle Sam came here to say they served her, and she knew that was a lie. And Uncle Sam came here to say something, and I said the House, that is the Senate, on all parliamentarians all around the world, they all have the same procedure. The only difference is the rule they make in the House, and no parliamentarians and no parliamentarian or any Senate around the world that will make a law within themselves that will truncate the Constitution. No, tell me where. Even the British, they can't make something that thing that is not that Constitution that it's not written. They say it's not written. They can't use that Constitution and blow it in that their Constitution to put into a trash can and now make a law that supersedes their own Constitution. It is never done. And look at a politician. A politician doesn't even know his own Constitution. You can see the kind politician we breed in Nigeria. They don't know the Constitution. So they can go there, they can bully anybody that makes law if you are trying to sit on the path of justice. Now, the Edo State. You see, Edo State, I will say this, it is what we garbage out, we get. Now, we have allowed illiterates coming into governance. You cannot see Odumeje pastor is thinking about becoming the president of Nigeria because that is the best your constitution that they gave you, the Fulani gave you. That is the best that can come. And remember, a man that didn't go to school at all became a president. Buhari. That is the best the constitution they gave you can produce. And the position you have now, it is the best they can produce. The constitution can produce because they don't know anything about the constitution. All they know, they do meeting like as if they are doing their local town hall meeting in their village. They can make a rule. The rule stand. You are making a rule suspending a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, quote and unquote, and you are standing there as a graduate of a prestigious university telling me that you can blow the senator out and take off that senatorial name, that thing the people gave him or her, and take it off and not function as a senator again, and you stand here in Nigeria Watch to defend the Senate. That is why they said in university, they said they give us certificate in learning and in character. You are just heads. I prove to you that you are just heads because everything you came to do was just PDP politics. You are not strategizing anything. You are only waiting for money to be spread among you all. And that era will be exposed all of you. Thank God, a PDP person has already exposed you people in channel television. All of you are backing away. Tell me, what did they say Natasha did? And even if they want to punish Natasha, let's look at their law and let's look at the punishment. Did Natasha bring sexual harassment to the chamber? So if you want to change it, I say I don't change the seat. Does that warrant a great punishment, a punishment like that, when you did not pass through due process to serve a sitting senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? She's not a dumb head. Her certificates are out there, and she has started a process which I promulgated here. I promulgated the process here before, and I'm waiting for the process she's undergoing, which I know about, will yield result. And when it yields result, I will have a very big speech to make here. And that speech is going to make people come for me. But they will later realize that what I said before is the only way. You can't localize fight against this junta like that. What you need to do, make it open for the world to see. And that's what Natasha is doing. Let's see where that man, that Senate president will not come down. Let's see if the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that got into power through the back door, subjecting the constitution of Nigeria into the trash can, got there and start claiming legitimacy. Let's see if that man, the Senate president, will make him or destroy him for 2027. Let's see. Because his son now is going out and sitting with Boko Haram leaders in the north, making an appeal for his father. If people don't know, I've seen it. I've that video, he is making it now. Because the son's already campaigning for his father on 2027. So everybody got to get it right. And Alabo, you cannot make peace with these people. If you make peace, then the Lord asks you, are you going to make peace and subject your state to ridicule or submit your state in the hands of wicked? Are you going to, is that kind of peace you want to make? If you want to make that kind of peace, it's better you don't speak on Nigeria issue. It's better you don't speak on Nigeria issue. It's better you don't bring your state issue to us to speak on, because you are making a caricature of the entire surface. Because you cannot get peace in Nigeria with this politician. You cannot get peace in Nigeria with this constitution. You cannot get peace in Nigeria with these old people that have no mental capacity to stand on the rostrum of the Nigerian state and claim it's their own, and claim that they are leaders. They are dumb. They should be thrown into the Atlantic Ocean forever and throw the key out, like Nigeria what we say. Put them in a museum. Open their pants, let them be seeing them. You will not be naming it. Papa, you go ask you, who down? That is the thief that stole River State money. That is who they are. They've said it. To contest for a Senate position in Nigeria, you need 50 billion naira. God bless you all as we fight and take our country back. If it's not been done, we should go a separate way. I rest my case.
Thank you very much, my brother Black Panther. I appreciate you. That was a wonderful submission. I never wanted to stop that flow. You know, although we're not plenty for years, so everybody will have the right time to speak to us today. Anybody will join us from now on, and I will be allocated to the normal time. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate your submission. Let me hear from Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you so much. Please talk to us. Mr. Jonathan, you're not available now. Just move to August CM. August CM, it's good to have you on the show. It's been a while. For the past 78 years, we never hear from you. Finally, you are back. Talk to us, sir.
Hey, good evening, Niger Watch. Good evening, everybody. All protocols duly observed. Hey, I really missed a lot, although I listened to some of your the past broadcasts. But well, by and large, maybe I'll be making reference to them as time goes on, or when there is need, I reference them. They are there for the records. See, Natasha's case at International Parliamentary Union or something like that. I think whoever advised her to do that gave her the best advice of the century. Yes, for whatever it is worth, let people hear that a senator in Nigeria, a woman for that matter, is being sexually harassed. Not on the street, not in the secondary school or in a place of work, but in the hollow chamber of an arm of government of Nigeria. I know with time that it will be opinion of world press will be made known, but the lady is fighting the fight of her life. One thing that is surprising to me is that there is still a lukewarm, I use the word lukewarm attitude of these Nigerian women, most of them that talk of feminism. This is the time. Support your own. I don't know whether some are because of afraid of anything or what. What Natasha is doing, in fact, is like a man in a woman's formation. She's very courageous. She must be encouraged. Maybe if they know she will travel out, they would have seized her passport. You know? How can you tell somebody elected not to parade herself as a senator? The thing about the law, when they say democracy, what gives meaning to democratic governance is the legislature. As simple as that. In the that is where the people are represented. In the executive, in the executive branch, it's only two people are elected on a one ticket, the president and the deputy or the vice. That's all. The president can decide to be appointing only his children to any position. Like Tinubu is packing his people now, those he call his people. He's free to do that. But the legislature is where the whole country is represented proportionally. When I say proportional, I mean a state like Anambra in landmass is smaller than compared to a state like Niger State, but they have 3 senators. Lagos State is small relative to Borno State, but they have 3 senators. The population of Bayelsa is smaller than the population of Lagos, but Lagos has 3 senators, Bayelsa has 3 senators. Kano has 44 local governments, albeit in a fraudulent way Nigeria creates their own. Bayelsa is having 8, yet they are having 3 senators. That is the meaning. That's what it means. You cannot tell me that the people of Kogi Central will not be without a senator. The law, according to Femi Falana in the Constitution, permits a senator to be suspended for not more than 14 days. Maybe for one type of misdemeanor, parliamentary misdemeanor, something like that. Not more than. It can be 2 days, it can be 3, it can be 4, but it shouldn't be more than 14. That, in other words, no matter how grievous the offense is, it cannot be more than 14 days. Now, somebody is pronouncing judgment on what they call first among equals. All senators are equal. Nobody is more equal than the other. That you don't want to see she should be suspended for 6 months, and she should not identify herself as a senator. Hi, even Abacha,
and all her salary is taken from her and security.
Even Abacha can't do like this. To be honest with you, even Abacha, if Abacha should be the president, the one they call maximum ruler or a dictator or whatever, Abacha cannot do. It can't happen like this. They are putting allegation against you, and you are still holding the gavel to say the I has it or say nay, say I. How can you be a judge on your? Is that not what Natasha is saying? And everybody just gone mute. I'm really disappointed. But this lady, I know that is the way it starts. She will gather momentum with time. Let her, in fact, to me, if I am in my own case, her safety is much more important than whatever she will say, because I know the Nigerian system. They were not trying to look for somehow to harm her. If they knew she would have escaped to go and be making all this, they wouldn't have. They would have said they ban you from surrender your international passport and police should be on you. It's a shame, to be honest with you.
Dr. CM, sorry. Have you heard from the legal people on the constitution on this very case?
Because what I know about it is that you can't suspend the Senate. A senator cannot be suspended for more than 14
Thank you. Deji came here to tell them the constitution. He said there's no law in the Nigerian law say you go suspend a senatorial person for 60 days. You can't even try it. Deji said it here on TV.
Not 60. They say 6 months. 6 months is not 60 days.
6 months, sorry, 6 months.
180 days if you want to make it 30. So you see, what people do not understand that when you insult a senator, you are not insulting the personality per se. You are insulting the constituent because they sent the person there. That is the thing. They say, so okay, Nigerian business cannot stop because Natasha is not there. You know that. So what it means is that if there is an important bill to pass or whatever, the people of Kogi, there's nobody speaking for them. Kogi Central, and you don't know what it will portend. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder what really is this aphrodisiac they call it, or what really is puffing our people up. Nobody is speaking. The country is almost like quiet. I'm so disappointed, particularly from the women folk. They are not saying, they are not even putting up a defense. This is about them. Sexual harassment, you know what it means? Yes, it might turn out that in the end, Akpabio may not be guilty, or he may, but for my own judgment is, to me, I have charged him as guilty to me, he's guilty as charged. I've looked at it the way I want to judge. But then, there should be a fair hearing to hear out Natasha so that he can give evidence. All that is expected is Akpabio say, well, if it's me, I step down, deputy come and take over. For as long as it takes, let me clear my name. Then they will start their committee or however they want to do it. If Natasha is not happy with the outcome, she's free now to go to court. But Akpabio, you cannot just dismiss it and they are talking of sitting arrangement. What is sitting arrangement? In the House of Commons here, nobody is assigned a seat. The only thing you know is that at the right-hand side of the speaker is the party in power. If tomorrow it happens that the party, maybe today is Labour Party, if Conservatives becomes the majority in the next parliament, in the next general election, they will sit at the right-hand side of the speaker. That's the way it works. Then the Prime Minister stays at the front with the cabinet of the ruling party. That is the front row. Then the opposition or the shadow cabinet of the other side stays like that. Any other person, some of them do stand up. If you come late, you can stand by the corridor or whatever. But that shows how serious you are if you can't get a seat. So in Nigeria, why should they be ordering people? You have a permanent seat where you should sit. No. If I'm to advise for amendment, yes, the speaker, you have your own. In front row, let's say the right-hand side of the speaker, of the president, should be the party in power, in this case, the APC. And when you come to that right-hand side, because it should be divided into two, the front row should be the party, the Senate officials, majority leader, whip, and all those things. Then the opposition, the party that formed, because we have many parties now, I think there are 18. Since PDP has is the number one opposition. They will give them where they are going to sit, but you can't tell somebody any PDP in senator you must sit at seat 17 or 18. You say this is for PDP, maybe APGA, maybe NNPP, maybe SDP. That is how you, I mean, SDP, where you now sit. That's how it should be. And when you come in, if you are not a principal officer, you are not assigned a seat. It's as simple as that, just to allow for decorum, because the party leader, the Senate leader will be standing up every now and then. So it should be at the front to help to organize the Senate. But this idea that somebody, if I look at your face, I will say, go and sit there, and I can change it. Nigeria, sometimes, what tends to surprise me is that we never civilize. Forget about all this noise we are making. We don't behave like civil. There's something they call common sense. Nigerians, I don't know. Even when you see them with their chain of certificates, degrees, everything, you think they're exposed. Simple thing we can't be able to handle. But thank God for Natasha. Who knows where this thing will end? Nobody knows. Akpabio's reputation is in tatters, if he must know it. Ordinarily, he should have stepped down honorably. Chubo Okadibo did it. They said it's anticipatory approval. He was explaining, they said no, because you've been accused. He stepped down. The President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Senator John Mbata, he was a senator then. They said go and be the Senex extempore, what they call it, because pro tempore means on a particular issue only. You become the person that will hear it. That's what they did. Saraki stepped down. And they have to. So, what is the meaning of Akpabio cannot say? When I say here that full-blown criminals are in charge, people may think that it's a slip of tongue. It is not. It is not. These people are taking Nigeria to a ridiculous low where we can never even imagine. But let that remain, because I know this is a developing issue. Every day we'll be seeing different angles to it. Thank God for Natasha Akpoti. God bless her. Now, on this issue of Wike and Fubara, one, I'm a realist. Under no circumstances, no matter what, must Fubara be impeached. Since the inception of democracy in Rivers State, 1999, no Ijaw person has ever become governor. So why now, with all the impunity nonsense Chibuike and Amoechi did, even Peter Odley, they are going to start probing. And what is the name again? Wike. Did heavens fall? What has Fubara done? Because he's Ijaw. Now Wike is talking that Ijaw is now minority. If you come to Delta, they are minority. They can never be governor. If you come to Edo, they are minority. You go to Ndo, they are minority. Akwa Ibom, it's only in Bayelsa. So you know all these things since. But why are they part of Rivers State? You see, that is the problem. I know if I'm to play the ethnic card, the Igbo population in Rivers State will continue to rule for the next donkey years. But I don't support that type of thing. I'm a very liberal person. To me, Fubara should do 8 years. All you need to do is to checkmate him and then guide him. This is what we want. But a job person must do 8 years. After that, you move to Ogoni. At least 8 years. Before you now rotate to know the area of Igbo speaking it should go to. I mean, this is peaceful. I don't believe it doesn't mean Wike is more corrupt than even Fubara now, or even Rotimi Amoechi, or Peter Odele that want to open his case. So I don't believe all this nonsense that is.
Dr. CN.
Yes.
You must take into recognizance that one of the factors, and that is money that we can spend, the state money that is saying that it is own money that is spent to put Fubara there in government. That is what we can say indirectly. And most of us are calling. And a senator came here that he said 50 billion. Now they use the put senators for power.
No, I've heard about that. But let us start the genesis of Wike in the convention. $30,000. Listen to this story. Wike was dishing out. You know, when you go to the convention, you will pretend as if you don't know what is happening. To reach out to delegates from the north, they tell and say, Atiku, they give. This is the way it happens. Say, Black Panther, you are Wike now. Now me be your front man. I go tell you, say Black Panther, Atiku they give 10,000. it's better we give 11 or 12 to be sure. You go agree. By the time I come back, I say, the man don't hear say we they give to it. Don't if you like say na bazaar, it don't triple in own. Maybe na they give 22. So we can go say, oh boy, it don't become dollar business now. So we ended up paying $30,000. But do you know what is paying him? It's not that the 30,000 got to the delegates. Trust Nigerians. Maybe in around 10 be the original dollar, the rest 20 in a fake. If they just listen, around 10 be the original dollar where we can bring out of the 30. The remaining, the 20, they replace it with fake because the delegates, when they now want to change it, they found out that some dollars are fake. So who will we hold responsible? And you know, say this is what you did in the dark. That is why the guy is crying till today. So, but all these things now, don't release your anger on Fubara. I don't see what the guy did. I support Fubara 1,000,000%. The first time he job, you see, this is what is causing confusion in Nigeria. I don't believe that you should. There must be equity in everything we do. If you feel that only you competence there everywhere, you chose Fubara. I have not seen anything he did wrong. I keep saying it. Anybody who is a governor, so far you said you don't want to steal money. There is nothing you cannot build. You must succeed. So far you said you don't want to steal money. You feel that you want to use the money judiciously. There's nothing you can. Free education is maybe to university level in your state. You are capable of. There is money. But when you go in with the intention to steal, that is when you now start to have problems to say there's no money.
Augustine, but that's the problem now. Fubara cannot do that now.
Okay, cannot steal, isn't is it?
No, he has to steal. Like, compelling somebody, you must steal.
Listen,
you cannot come and say you are now holier than thou.
He must steal now. He must steal. Can't stop it.
Okay, but listen. This is because I'm trying to read through. Wike. If Wike should tell himself the truth, he want to recoup the money he spent. It's not that he spent all this money on Fubara to make him governor. The one he spent to give INEC to change P2B's vote so that Tinubu will inherit. How many times have you seen Tinubu in Rivers State? Not talk of going there to win an election. So they settled him with federal capital. The one he spent in the convention. That's why he's attacking Atiku and all this Bala Mohammed. Anytime he doesn't call them good names. So he's paying him. So he felt that by putting Fubara there as a puppet, then every month money comes from federation account. All this. But Fubara, be like saying a mumu person where can't get sense. So that is just the thing. It's not because Fubara is incompetent. No.
Mumu person is a bit tip too.
No. Not be saying mumu person where sabi thief, but you have to know. You see, Black Panther, if person can't pick you, not because of in so much have high regard for you as per se your erudition or ingenuity or you are this. But he pick you say, now this one I go feel control. You go to follow like mumu. Now when you reach there, you go say no. You see, do you know that in Anambra State, people has forgotten. Chris Ngige, a medical doctor, 1979 graduate from Soka University.
That guy so far.
Yes, now. Chris Ngige, Ngige is the governor. Chris Yoba, the Agbero, where they say he be godfather. Now drop out from secondary school. Finish when I class 2 or class 3. And I want rural secondary school. But now the same secondary school where the governor attended, Soludo.
And he becomes senator now?
No, being that one becomes senator.
Okay.
Senior brother be senator.
Senior brother.
Okay.
The connection be say the senior brother of Chris Oba is Andy Oba. Andy Oba married an Esan lady from the same Abebe family where Obasanjo married Stella. It so happened that the junior sister or junior cousin, but na Abebe. So when Obasanjo was incarcerated under Abacha, that Stella Obasanjo, insisted where Andy they marry, they bring a Gary give him, as your husband did this thing. So immediately they release Obasanjo, all this, and Stella kicks sit and down and say, now this Andy and this my wife, now then sustain me. And as a man, when you are in prison, The moment you come out, your wife tells you, saying, this man, I ain't they help me, or I ain't they ask me, even if, no more. That person will be the person, you go first thank him. No talk of Obasanjo came out and become president. So he took Andy as his own son, put him for presidency. Andy is an advisor on domestic or something. Just create one post. So as then they do, and Andy can't show him brother, where be junior, Chris Yoba, he tell and say how we go get something from Obasanjo. Instead of to go and look for a contract, they say in Anambra they want take settle. So make listen, you know, do you know Obasanjo came to Anambra State to campaign for Andy Oba? He stood on the podium. This is not a case of to the real out Oshomole versus Obaseki. This man, na him be economic power. All the thing where we they do. Me, I know no book. I know nothing finance. One thing led to the other. I be activist. I come here do. Now become governor. He go come. He say, comrade, don't worry. Just sort them out. I go look for the money. Now him, red roof, airport road. This. He just the president. Do you know what Obasanjo talk for Anambra for Oka? Threaten say Anambra people, they look at Anambra people. How many times I call on he take hand the hand say this is your governor. That's all. That is the campaign. He did go tell anybody. He raised hand the Oba and say this is your governor because they want to rig out Ngige. It so happened that when Chris Oba go tell Obasanjo say Ngige go replace him by the Nuju in 2003. Obasanjo asked and said, do you trust this man? He said, don't worry. Nah, that is the one that where he said, will he be loyal to you? Because Obasanjo want to pay the Oba family back when he was in prison. That is the marital connection. That is, people don't know. And the Oba's wife is from is an Isan lady. So it so happened that Obasanjo say, okay, if that is what you want for Anambra, that's okay. You have my blessing. When they begin deal with Ngige was showing sign, saying no go cooperate. People tell Andy, tell Chris, say, this guy go disappoint you. You know him go school pass you. He carry and go shrine. May go swear shrine for him. Say you go do sign the standing order, all those nonsense. Ngige's junior brother is a senior advocate of Nigeria, who was the chairman, body of benchers sometimes, and then Nigerian law, they call it Nigerian Law School, Council on Legal Education. He was chairman. They call it the name Emeka Ngige. Google his name, you go see. So Ngige go tell him brother what he say. May they follow the mumu. We go, but they follow the sheepishly, no? Because if you show this and that, they fear by you. They follow him like mumu. And so Ngige entered. Then when he reached time, Ngige said no. Ngige told the Anambra people that he has to do what he did to end godfatherism, and that was it. He said he knew that not be every agreement you go honor. He said this agreement, if I honor it, the treasurer of Anambra go just liquidate. How you go to sign 800 million every month? That was as at 2004, 2005 from a state. Every month, now you go to remit. Commissioners, he brought almost half. To Speaker of the House of Assembly, now Chris they nominate, so that if Ngige mess up, you go tell them impeach him. That is, he caged the guy hand. So that was how they ended godfatherism. Probably Wike want to reenact that in Rivers, but Fubara is not playing ball. So that's why I support Fubara 1,000,000%. Besides, he's Ijo. Ijo has never ruled Rivers State. Even if only one local government, you cannot, I believe in equity. Let the thing go around. So to that extent, whatever Wike is saying now, to me, is dead on arrival. I'm not convinced by it at all. He's just crying foul to tell us Ijo is a minority. Okay, who can be majority? Because he say it's not Igbo. Because if he talk and come and see the way people are lashing him, every Igbo man is supporting Fubara. Now Fubara go finish 4 years, then do another 4. Whatever will happen, let it happen. So this is not a case.
Right.
I don't believe in
let
cheating.
us hear from Mr. Jonathan. Although you guys are interacting with each other, but let him also have the floor.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan.
Interaction will continue. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr.
Jonathan. I greet you. Sorry, I know you called me earlier. I was engaged.
That's fine.
Sorry about that. I greet you. God bless you. Fellow panelists, I greet you. Mr. Black Panther, Dr. CM. It's been a while. I really wanted to hear your voice on this Natasha thing, But thank God you spoke today. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you, my God bless you abundantly. And all the commenters, everyone, I greet everyone, all the callers. God bless you all. Welcome. You see, On this, you've spoken on this Natasha thing today. At least we have a voice today, you know. And
You know,
as you said,
I was spoken the first time in Nigeria what brought it here. I think that was last week or so.
last week, yeah,
We analyzed even before
yeah,
channel, even before
yeah,
Rufai then begin say
yeah.
repeat almost what we said.
You know this story now. You know, say the thing is just like, as if the thing will die. It's like the thing is not dying. You know, they're just putting more. It's just getting the flame is just getting heavier every day. It's like it's going nowhere. You know, but today
That gear 5 you just put on now. They go gear 12. Oh.
Even me myself, the whole thing surprised me to say this thing go die.
No. That
That
thing is not going. It's not going anywhere. Honestly,
it don't go international. The international.
Yeah, you know the Nigerian ruiners. Those ruiners of one thing that they hate is exposure. They like to stay in their enclave in Nigeria. They're oppressing and suppressing, intimidating.
Exactly.
One of the things they hate most is international exposure.
Yes.
So I think it's a good one, even though they don't. The body IPU doesn't have any power or any strength that much. But the fact that it is out there internationally, that is killing to them. And I think it's a good step, a good strategy. But you see, this yesterday, it was Mr. Alabo who was here. You know, he has passion for River State, with every reason to do so, you know. And we were talking about River State yesterday. I was kind of very mad. But today, for me personally, I want to be blunt. And I want to be frank on this river thing today. Let me just say it. As far as I'm concerned, I think Fubara is playing games. I will say it the way it is for the sake of the people of River State. For the sake of the people of River State, they deserve peace.
Yes.
Please give the people, let that state have peace. This is politics. Yes, we know that politics can be dirty many a times. We know that. And this is, you go into it knowing fully well that you are going into politics, even though you are going there, you know, with the intention to do good, but you still have to play the politics. You still have to play it. So I think Fubara is playing bad politics. I think so. Because as it stands right now, the law is not on his side. Even though the law in that country is crooked, there is no rule of law. To hurt sort to injury, now that law that is crooked as it is not even on your side right now.
But what do you think Fubara will do if you feel he's playing? What will advise him?
The advice I have for Fubara is this: for the sake of the people of River State, if you want to fight, fight. If you don't want to fight, right? Romance them. Work with them.
They fight in own strategy.
No, he's not fighting.
The guy is slow poison.
He's not fighting. You see, he's fighting the fight of. You see this statement Kenneth Okonkwo said the other day, and it's so profound, and it fits into our life, Nigerian life, as a Nigeria now as a country, as one, the life of that nation. That statement that he made. He said, whatever you get through compromise can only be kept through compromise.
Yes.
Period. No hard and fast rule about it. This is what Fubara is doing. You got it through compromise, but you are trying to keep it uncompromised. It's not going to work. It's going to be rough fight. So you cannot come out and say you are white when you are not completely white. You are half white and half black.
You know, Jonathan, sorry. You know, the other side, the other camp, they are going for the jugular, which is impeachment. So assuming the issue of impeachment will be doused, that no impeachment, you cannot talk of what Black Panther called Inyendeba, no, you start to but if because Fubara, what guarantee we they giving that okay, no impeachment for this, you go do your 4 years. So if you are now talking, give me land for GRA, give me the then we can listen. That's what I'm saying. But
Yes,
if
now.
if we didn't play it like this, what if they start impeachment? I think they said
Then if they want to impeach him, you know what I will add my advice for him.
That will be a big mistake if they go for impeachment.
If they want to impeach him, you see, let him play the card. He has a leverage. His refusal to utilize what he has as a leverage. That will be his demise. That's what we're going to buy him. Because see, if they want to play the rough game, going for impeachment, speak out. See, yesterday I mentioned Kaduna State when the governor wanted to fight and distance himself from El-Rufai. The guy just spilled a little bit, just a little snippet out. El-Rufai don't keep quiet. He leave the guy alone. Run Kaduna State the way you want to run it. Fubara cannot be claiming to be white, to be clean, and at the same time you want to fight these people. It can't be. If you want to fight that if I buy, and that if I go down, Wike, you will go down with me. That is the only way you can fight. I'm ready to go down.
I think Fubara has started because I learned, I don't know whether it's true, maybe because Nigeria Watch never show him, otherwise it might not be verified, that they are, for you to start impeachment, then go first resolve in the legislature and they call the chief judge or whatever to give it legal
resolution. They will put out a resolution of impeachment.
Yeah, so then the judge or the judiciary will now sign it or something. They say Fubara don't tell what they call and the chief judge to proceed on annual leave. So that leave, no, it's true.
You know, we'll come back again
forever. You go just pay our money,
and there won't be acting, and there won't be. Remember, only next year, second time a campaign go start. So if this one feed the annual leave, they renew until because the man must sign. So you see that somebody said Fubara is playing advice. That's why I said the guy.
But Oga Jonathan, I got Dr. Sierra.
Yeah.
You are the governor. One life. We cannot go enter Rivers State too.
I'm telling you, the guy has leverage.
He don't go enter. Me.
This one, I agree. That one low. that one low strategy. The advanced strategy now we get.
No, the only thing we see break Wike and be that now.
See what can break Wike. What can break Wike is Fubara must come out and at least these are the things. One of them, just one of the things, one of the bad things that Wike did. Put one of them out there for people.
Okay. Yes. Or maybe.
Just as you said earlier,
I go carry Asari Dokubo. Now he go be my chief of staff. He cannot go enter Rivers State again.
Maybe I can't rule out. You see the story you gave earlier about Ngige.
Yes.
The Ngige story. Those connections that time. Maybe Fubara don't go do one secrets. They don't swap out somewhere. Say if you talk, now buy you will buy. Because I don't see maybe something like that. Fubara can see he will hold Wike in the jugular, and Wike will start begging.
Oga Jonathan, you know how much this Fubara shop? Now I can't turn to.
Now so if I go down, you two will go down.
If you be saying chop past Wike self.
What in Wike?
Akata General, you don't see how much it's 100 billion naira. One hand, one signature.
Wike is so bold. He said everything will not fall if Fubara is impeached.
Let after all, Wike during his own time, he probe and bring out report. Wike should start probe immediately, set a probe to look into the finances of Rivers. That one go the rattle am. Then where Wike get house for GRA, he go there self, say then they repair that kind of road, he go cordon and off. They do one kind of emergency repair for that side so that we can go.
He go keep Wike busy.
Keep Wike busy.
Tell him say you no go fit enter Rivers State again.
Where I come from, they will say that. Let me try to translate it to my best ability. They will say the person who is the troubler of your life
Yeah.
carry big trouble, give him, make it a pursue. He's
Abuse.
troubling
Yeah.
you. Somebody is troubling Fubara. He's not allowing Fubara to move.
Yeah.
Give him something that he will not be out of fit for the remainder of your term. Just you have it now.
You don't see what you have for Edo State. You don't see what you have for Edo State. You don't see what you have for Edo State. They just tell the whole police, make them keep blind, make them blind eye. When they blind eye, you don't see what happen. Now so they go do it. Tell the police, give them money, close the eye.
Make Wike make an appointment like Asare Dokubo, deputy chief of staff in charge of Abuja affairs. Go keep him for Rivers State liaison office for Abuja. And I ain't go there, go there. So make Wike know, say something that happen. You go there, bring returns in terms of news. Then appoint some people, say as a result of the crime wave in Rivers State, that there are some junctions where some vigilante go there, man. I mean, you are the governor. You just put them there so that any this thing where
make Asari Dokubo your chief of staff. It don't end. You cannot go enter that place again.
That's rough for fight.
Now rough for now good for Wike now. You don't know this Wike.
You go put something like that. Yes, now after all, the people have resumed, but for them to carry out impeachment, the signature or whatever of the chief judge or something like that should be on the distance. So that one don't proceed or leave. And now when he come back now, the thing will start. So which one is he going to come back? And you can't appoint another person because it's your prerogative as governor. So I think the man, maybe from the level where we know. Now the little way we know with the talk, I know so many. I mean, Fubara can't just keep quiet now. He go they do. That's why I come and say, he go implement a Supreme Court resolution, make everybody cool down. Oh yeah, now make them carry him. He go they do another one from behind. So I know, but
I hope so because the man.
But let me ask one question: why this Fubara no play the game with Agbado for Aso Rock?
No. It's not. I never. You say if you know.
Now, governor, look. Agbado, what Agbado want? Give me your state for election. Play that card. They go knock Wike off for road. If you are the governor of the state,
play that dirty game too. I said it yesterday that even those lawmakers in Rivers State, you can start to pitch them against each other. You call them, just as you said, when they are playing, when it comes to primary, this one will give his own offer. Me, I will double it. Get these lawmakers. They are Nigerians now. We know who they are. You can, with money, you can get them and pitch them against each other. Before you know it, you will just see 2, 3, or 5 of them. You will be amazed. They will start speaking something entirely different.
It's true. It's true. And anyway, all those legislators, they are like taxi for hire. So
that is it.
They are commodity. They're being now. Those one they be legislator. They be commodity now.
Just push them against each other. You need to play the politics.
If you see where for the drink and chat, you go to ask whether the area boys.
Fubara go first. There must be one that was sympathetic to Fubara. Go carry him. And that one go be the liaison. Then I'm go be an envoy. Envoy. This one a peace envoy.
The kind money where he go give, the kind money, even 5 of them, the kind money where he has governor, he has it now. Even if he say, you know what, security votes, we share certain percentage of the security vote. There are so many ways the governor can use to discuss his governor. Nigeria, governors are
Oga Jonathan, you know why I was angry yesterday when you were having conversation with Alabo? Alabo was just bringing peace, as if he doesn't have the experience of what happened in those states. Up to now, we don't have peace. Enugu and Anambra, up to now, they see the demand, they manage them. They see they do kaba, they goza there. What is the meaning of peace? These people, we cannot use peace to collect this thing for their hand. Nobody get peace for Nigeria.
You must be ready. It's one way or the other. Either you are ready to be eating with them on the same table. That is it. Or you go rough for rough. You just fight them. That is it. You can't. There's no middle ground. It is either you go for it, you are with them. After all, the entire states in Nigeria are doing this thing. As Wike said, he said, heaven will not fall. That statement is pregnant. Heaven will not fall if Fubara is impeached. If Fubara decides to be playing with them, heavens will not fall as well. Nothing will happen.
It's true.
It is the River State people, their resources that will suffer. Wike stole massive money from River State. At least the people still have their lives. They
see our own for Edo State now. Heaven fall. Every day fight. Then they break cars anyhow. Every day, every day they fight the fight too.
You want to be different from the 36 state governors. They are doing the same thing all across their states. So if you know that, it's either you do it or you don't do it. If you want to fight, fight. That's why if you want to fight Wike, fight Wike. Don't
you see, I will be it will shock me if Wike go there for Abuja, they manipulate rivers and they succeed in removing Fubara. It go shock me. Because Wike, no, I'm coming. Wike is outside. The only godfather that can do that in Nigeria is only Tinubu, that is capable because of what he has been. He's like, nobody this Wike. Wike can't. I don't think he has that capacity, but he can talk. Yes, but I will be surprised if Fubara, who should know the dealings of Wike, maybe like we know Fubara, he keep quiet, he just the waka like this thing, but the man, yes, the man no. You know, saying that impeachment they want. So if he can quench impeachment, every other thing is taken care of. And that is what Wike wanted. Now Wike has made it open. If he's impeached, nothing will happen. So this is what you've been targeting. Yes, your own position is appointment. If to send a senator Wike be the talk him, maybe Fubara go engineer in constituency to recall him or something go happen, then go find way deal with him. But this one is purely presidential prerogative to know who to appoint minister. So it's only when Tinubu is tired of Wike can say Wike, I don't agree.
Sorry, Oga Jonathan, I want us to digress a little bit of this issue of some of us Nigerians.
Yeah.
When they see something happening, and there is likelihood there's a breach of their constitution, quote and unquote, they will come here and be telling you about elders in the chamber of a king to be speaking that language. It's very appalling for a politician not to be aware of his own constitution. That was even, let's say they give them, they never even start interpreting. Look at what happened to Natasha that day. The first day it happened, so I don't want to hear the law waiting for that place. I went straight to the constitution. I go search how to remove a senator. I don't see anything that connects the way they remove them and the way the constitution will remove them. And I ask myself, whose laws should I take? Is it the supremacy of the land, or I should take the supremacy of a congregation of some people who the land has chosen to represent them? That was the question I asked myself, and I got the answer. And I came out here to speak it, and somebody from PDP come here, they tell us one law, one red book that hold your hand.
You know, you said it at the beginning, from the very beginning. You said, I acknowledge it here yesterday that everything now, not only lawyers that have, came out to say exactly that, even SAN, Jubril Okutekpa yesterday stated it exactly like that. No, not like similar. I mean, like as in exactly like that. So, with Nigeria is a crime scene, as people will say. Total disregard for the constitution. They don't care. They just don't care.
But you see, in this, let me say this: in this Fubara Wike something, can anybody put a finger on what offense Fubara has committed? That's what, because
this offense be say, number one, he wins Wike out from the treasury of Rivers State. Wike did not appoint commissioners. Wike was not getting his percentage from the federal allocation. You see, that is the cross of the matter. And you see, if you don't address it openly and let people know what the problem is, this is the kind of stories that will be coming out every day. What causes it is the fact that Wike is not getting what was agreed on. Ordinarily, you will ask yourself, how did Fubara become governor?
Oh yes, yeah, no. He picked the least, something like the least troublesome option. Now he go pick.
You don't know that I ain't gonna be troublesome.
Yeah,
By
I know.
his own estimate, he thought that guy would be. It will not. That guy that if you pinch him, he will not cry. You know,
it's true, but you know, say some people they grow into a job. So when you don't become chief executive, you know, the thing is that all these people where they interview Wike, it's like it's a teleguided interview. The question I would have loved all these journalists under the tree where then they go the interview Wike. Maybe because of the envelope we go give them after the interview.
Envelope.
So if I ask and say what we hear is that you lost PDP primary because Atiku outbidded you. How true is that? That's why you lost Atiku. You didn't bring up your hand very more. The small change where
he go want that man for public. You know, say the one the other one. He say, please let me talk. He go warn you for public. No go hide down, but go warn you for public. That's the kind of man he is now.
He said people said that you did not, you know, Atiku outbidded you because they say it was a dollar rain. Atiku outbidded you. You know, when you say that, the thing can't go back to original dollar where you give out, make the delegates get. But the middlemen, don't doubt these facts I'm saying here. The Nigeria, the middlemen say $30,000. They use fake dollar, complete and 30. Go give.
Wow.
We can no go answer that question. He go warn you, Allah, because you want you know say we na lawyer and your lawyer now how to collect. He go ask he go tell you say why you go dey answer that kind of question. He go dey ask the other people say, can you imagine this your fellow senator is asking me what he knows?
No,
he go play game there.
I know. You know, if he say, no, there's no truth in that, forget. But you go put him across, watch him body language. That actually, you know, Nigeria, the PDP primaries in 2023 or 2022 was the dollar. 2022 was a dollar rain. So Atiku's camp outbidded you. They say most of the delegates. You didn't look after your delegate. Just use the Nigerian language. You did not look after you. You did not.
The guy will not mention dollar now. There's a way he will put the question.
He said you
didn't.
You did not. You did not send them prayers. You did not. You did not look after your delegate.
He go ask you, what do you understand by prayers?
You
think I'm the Senate president? What do you understand by prayers? Because you know, say you're president and not be friend. You know that one.
You go.
You remember?
Yes.
You remember that lady where give and slap? Now we can go rescue him. Carry and go government house.
That for my NDDC.
Yes, that woman. Yeah, that make weekend. Yeah, we cannot be friends up to today as we talk. So, and what I think, I've been working on something. What I think is going to happen. Sorry for this digression a little bit.
Yeah.
What I think is going to happen. I've been saying it every day here, but people say I be play. Baba is shopping for new Senate president.
Yes, I've heard that, but
you heard it.
Because Nigeria Watch never bring that kind of story. Maybe
they never bring. I don't talk and since before, but they don't. They talk the rumor. Baba is shopping for new Senate president, and it must come from because of the dichotomy of South. And guess who be the leader of South for in government? Who be the leader?
Oshomole.
We use Oshomole now. Wike.
You mean Oshomole we just from nowhere, from the back?
Now Wike go choose because they no go. Now Wike.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying Senate President. Sorry.
No,
Yes,
now Wike then go give that priority because he know people go dey loyal, and he go pick somebody. He either pick one person from Edo State or one person from Bayelsa, where dey loyal to am, and I ain't go do that pick because Senate President needs somebody who be like Wike for that Senate, but not as stupid as what is there now. That can flip flop his mouth. That's the kind of person they need there.
Even to somebody like Tinubu self with all his baggage, Akpabio is something like a disappointment to him. To be honest, it's a disappointment.
No, now because Akpabio na elder statesman
now. Akpabio has given him everything, even those laws that he wants Akpabio to enact within 24 hours. He did everything now.
He has leverage over Akpabio now. Akpabio didn't go for. He had leverage now. That's why he used Akpabio now.
Akpabio no get tax.
Akpabio buy form. Akpabio buy form.
You know buy form.
How na to say good? Now they twist am anyhow now.
But then maybe that may be a strategy to douse Natasha tension so that if they move out Akpabio, change them.
You know, if say Baba never intervene. You know. Now imagine that thing. There is fight for the house. Baba no gree come in to intervene. Can you imagine? First time in history for Nigerian Senate, a big fight they happen where they shake the Senate. Baba keep quiet. See, when people like him they keep quiet, he don't they shop for Senate president did that. He no send them again. In work don't finish because he no go want carry bag luggage with your own luggage. He can't carry woman wahala, can't join for 2027. He no go work out well for him now.
You know,
because they go use that card for not for him.
You know, yes, you know why I know that as much as we call I don't so much believe in the character of this government. Character, not for one person, just the government as a whole. Remember that Minister for Women and Humanitarian Affairs, Ohanenye, somebody from Anambra, the one they removed because of the controversy, not because because of the controversy and everything. So that is like the public image it showed because of being involved in different controversies and all those things made them to remove her. Akpabio will go the same way because this is even more damning. This is even more damning. If you are talking of Akpabio, because there are some type of allegation they go bring upon you as a man. If they say maybe you award one contract, you favor your people, that is contract. Or you did this, you did that. But when you say sexual harassment, that goes to the heart of womanhood. You don't, and the highly placed official, number 3. No. If you go abroad, they tell them, say, Senate President was awarded one contract only for a local government, they benefit. Well, people will say it's not good. Okay, Tinubu has been appointing his cronies from the southwest. Maybe so we go talk and bet. That is not a case of, say, there's something called sexual harassment. And they said it open. No, it means that you are morally bankrupt to the extent that somebody people they put you in a house to preside over them, and this is what we are talking. Look at the link.
They are making every move to minimize it and trivialize it.
And trivialize it. As if
I just look at it now. Baba want go borrow money for somewhere in the world. They ask and say, "What did happen? You dey treat this woman anyhow?" Don't you know that is a very big embarrassment, and they no go. You know how those white people they behave. They no go give them more.
Even if they later give them because of what this, but the thing is, the opinion of where Natasha tabled this thing. Don't you see women and ladies, women are there listening, and the media, he will address the media.
Yes,
imagine it's not something you put under the carpet again. It has been blown open. It's only my disappointment is that only Nigerian women. I said, are they jealous of Natasha, or they don't know what is at stake? They should have been the people that will be talking different media houses. The women,
Nigerian women, oh,
yes, we'll be discussing it. This what is it called? These people that stays in Tinubu's TVC talking about what they call the women or something. They're trashing it. This is the topic you people should be trashing, and they are not doing it. People doing a skits or on YouTube should have been able to.
That one no go sell now. That one no go sell for skit. You don't know Nigerians. Now the downfall of everybody that they look for.
But because to me, the way Natasha is even carrying herself, this one will even make her more popular since this thing has started. Some people may ignore the lady, but not anymore.
Me, I'm looking at the political part and the economic benefit to this administration. Those are the two areas I'm coming from. On the economic benefit, it's not going to benefit Agbado the way they go about in building how you say relate in public outside, because this question will always come to him. They will come to him and say, how can they sack a sitting senator? Was it the court that sacked or who? He will say, can he say it's my Senate president that sacked a sitting senator? And the economic point of view, if they go facilitate for something, and just imagine women are sitting down there in another government, that question will prompt up, and that anger go to their face.
This thing, when you tell somebody don't parade yourself as a senator and your salary has been this, Akpabio is not the employer of Natasha. You didn't employ her.
Yes.
You don't pay her salary. You are not employed. She's not answerable to you. She's only answerable
in every ramification. Everything about that thing is so
dictatorial. So I can't. It beggars belief.
In fact, that's another angle. It is not Akpabio. It is not the Senate that is paying a salary. What salary do you have?
It did not. The Senate didn't. It's not an employee of you, Akpabio, or Senate. It's a representative of a people. The people were even employer now in constituency. He's her employer now her constituency, because
Dr. Fien, Oga Jonathan, you see, as we talk here now, we are relating it to the constitution. We are looking at the economic value. We are looking at how the image has done to Nigeria as a whole. But a corrupt mind, we never look at it from where we are coming from. They will look at it from the perspective of the law where they create for Senate. This is how the Senate is run. If you don't go according to the law, the Senate can suspend you. You see, the myopic reasoning, you know why their reasoning is myopic? Because they have a mindset of corruption. They are waiting for the highest bidder. That is when they help the Senate, they are looking for the highest bidder. You know, people are making money now in Edo State to make sure that the ROA they come, meet that senator for Edo State. You know, they don't collect the guy now. They don't collect them now. People don't go collect them so that they protect them for front. That is what they are doing now. So I'm talking now. They don't collect the guy. To come promulgate them, say, oh, it is the Senate rule. Meanwhile, they are protecting that guy indirectly, because I made mention of that guy, and Nigeria made mention of the guy. Say, no, the guy. You go see the next time when we go bring the guy up again, somebody go come in. Imaswe is a corrupt entity, and he will want to buy image through these politicians, especially the PDP people, because those ones sabi am well. They will want to take advantage of that thing, and politicians now they go collect money. When they don't collect money, they're going to say aswa. They're going to tell you, they ramble you. But if you listen to them very well, they will make mistake. When any politician they talk, just listen to them carefully and pick one point. When you pick that point, answer that question back. That point will pick, answer. He go catch fire. He go they shout. That is how to know corrupt politicians. Because if you are not corrupt, your statement, you should be able to defend it. Why should you come to the public domain to say Natasha was served when a city senator said he wasn't served? Even an SAN said it here. The lady said she was not served a letter prior to when the sitting was to be done. Then somebody come here to play the game, and you tell me that that person is not corrupt in his reasoning, when we all listening to the presentation of Natasha case. It's now saying sexual harassment. Did you hear? Did you know what causes this problem? It is the Ajakuta steel complex that causes the problem, and track it down to sexual harassment. And now ask a question: what did they suspend that for? Is it because of seat?
Yeah, no.
Does that require suspension?
There are rules now. Breach of Senate rules.
It breached we can't give her 6 months. Say now you put them there. 6 months, long, 100 and something days. The year don't finish. Another election they come.
Okay, to say, this thing very ridiculous. Senate rule. If somebody fit ask Akpabio just carry one that their booklet like this. You give and say this is your rule. Open and tell us the page where say you can suspend the senator for 6 months. That's all. That is the question.
You know your feet open now.
I remember a debate they had in Tony Blair and the opposition when Tony Blair was prime minister and the opposition, whether than Michael Howard. So there is a rule they normally have in the parliament. So when the opposition start to talk, he carry the book, because they sit opposite or they stand opposite. He said the prime minister, he just threw and near, he said, take. He said, open it and tell us the page that contains all these things you've been rambling about. This. Immediately, Tony Blair stood up, carried the book, throw back to him.
Go back. He don't incapacitate now.
And if you see the way the guy did it, I'm telling you, that was the day I knew that. You see, when you are with educated people,
even the media that's supposed to help out, they won't do that. They won't even hear that. You see that question? That question is they should ask Wike. They will never.
Exactly.
They're not born there. They're not going near that angle now.
Already as they come to interview Wike, then go down prepare item 7. They wait for them. So all of them go lunch together. Forget.
And after the interview, they'll go eat together now. Now then the brown veil will go exchange hand.
Because anything interview is recorded. So this one are off record. They don't finish interview. Thank you. Shut down. They go sit down, bring golden spoon, begin the cut meat. They put in there.
We could even tell them, say, you be want to ask me wrong question. No, you get locked.
No, you get locked. You want to disgrace me. Next time I will invite you.
Those guys. You know the issue is that it is always the same set of journalists. It's like those people don't put.
God bless you. See that AIT man. Only him, they can't chop the money. Only him.
Only every time.
Only him, they come.
But then come. Benga Ruleba.
Benga not come this one. Benga not come now.
Benga then. Benga is AIT. Nine the champion.
Oh, okay. Now Benga the AIT. Yes.
Don't become their salary. Don't become part of the annual income.
How much did they pay them? You reach
AIT and NTA don't die pata now.
The AIT see they manage, but NTA don't die finish.
So that's why sometimes I said they don't ask all these people questions. The question should have been that week, because you go the way they do it is that you go the question direct. You go tell and say, from what we are hearing in Port Harcourt is that most of your supporters are annoyed that you no longer talk to them. People, they say because you went to Abuja, you abandoned them to Fubara's shenanigans. If you talk them, He go say, no, my supporters are enter this. He go say, some other things we are hearing is that during that primaries we wanna do. He said Atiku had bidded you. You didn't look after your delegates. That's why. If not, you would have clinched it. You would just you
go say this one find my trouble.
He said that's why you didn't look after your delegates the way then they're supposed to look at. You know, in a convention, it's like a war front, and it's PDP because everybody want to replace Buhari. So you should have, but they said
is Mr. Dr. CM, you know, so you talk and smoothly here. If you near Wike, it be like somebody where it be like tiger where they breathe. Now that's what they see amo. They say if I cannot go enter this guy trap now, if I enter my job. You know, that's the thinking mentality of every one of them. My job, because there's no job in the country.
Anyway, that's why some of them can't come to a platform like this. Not that I will do the, but they are afraid of what to expect.
They are all afraid. Everybody's afraid because if you talk negative, they'll take your the way they take chop for life. They'll take and come on because their life is in the hands of the politicians now. Every Nigerian, their life the politicians stand. Anywhere they turn them, that's why it be anywhere they turn them, they go. They don't give you light. What do you go do? If you do anything, go buy solar now. If you get money, or buy generator, they buy fuel. They don't send you anyhow. They won't turn your life. Forget all these pastor. See the pastors where they follow Shiwore, they contest. That one don't they beg Shiwore. You don't they beg Shiwore for pupito. They beg us. So pastors and government, all of them, they are rambo, sodobe. All of them.
Okay.
All of them.
Black Panther, just random thought. When are we expecting the judgment of Edo Tribunal? Because I know everything there in abeyance. That's why maybe Okwe will never know in faith. Because if
somebody don't write the judgment, somebody don't write time as they write Baba own. No, no. They don't articulate to write time now.
No, when are we expecting it? When are we expecting the?
Oh, but anytime they come, we go expect them. Anytime they come, we accept.
May it not before AM. May it not before AM.
Look, anyhow they won't do them. If they not fit, if they not announce them, as we talk now, they don't do a court case finish. What if they want the right? What if they want write for that book where he had where secondary school no feel right? What if they want write? Which judgment they want write? Where they take them almost 2 weeks now, they never even talk them.
Or maybe then go they survey whether
waiting. What did they survey?
Listen, survey be say if we release this thing so quick now, I don't know the upheaval it go cost. May they know whether
they know they think like that. No, they know they think like that. See, Nigerian politicians, they think this way. They believe the Nigerians they inside their pocket. Now, what they are thinking now is for somebody that will really write that judgment. Because the judge, some of them, they don't know anything again. They are not abreast with the new things that is happening. They are not computer literate. All the judges for Nigeria, they are not computer literate. Now, you see the judgment where they write during Baba time. Did you notice that the judge that was reading the case, that was reading the judgment, was asking the next judge, what did you write here?
I think, yeah.
That means it was written by hand. It wasn't typed. It's not supposed to be written with hand. It was also be typed so that there will be no mistake. You see every alphabet there. But they wrote it. That means it came directly from someone because judges does not carry their biro, write judgment with biro. When they talk the one they write with biro, when they read that, they happen. Go and ask any lawyer. They happen. I don't answer that question. They happen. This one, they refuse to go into that thing where they go into now and say, why should a judge write a judgment on a piece of paper? And now they ask the next judge, say, oh, what did they hear? What did they hear? What the hell is that? The BS.
It's like a lot of random thoughts on this do something. Is it a case of say, oh, the prosecution did not prove his case beyond reasonable doubt, or that though there are some infractions in the column or infractions, some infractions here and there, but it is not enough to invalidate the. This is a type of grammar.
Their language is that now. That's their language now.
It's not enough to invalidate it.
Invalidate, though there are, but we want, but then go say the one INEC that in future this type of lapse, this schoolboy error, which
there's one language that they use. Dr. Jonathan, I used to always talk that language. You get one language that they use for that. Anytime they make judgment, they go use that. They use that for Agbado too. I don't forget that language.
You are not a busybody, or which one?
No. When they write down those talk whether na insufficient, something like that. You get one popular language they use. Then go use them. They must use that because that one they take break the comments back. When they don't use them, say after juice whatever, say the fact presented does not really cannot really overwhelm what is on ground. Cannot invalidate the other people's this. Those people they get language are now somebody go write them.
Then go say some something like hey, what they call that's a phrase they normally use, something like not minor incident, but then go just something like
they must use their popular language for them, popular one.
But everything taken together, the prosecution failed to prove his case.
Yes, beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond reasonable doubt.
Cut and paste, then they do.
Nigeria, cut and paste.
That the judge sat down, critically look at the case.
Now remember how they do exam. If you go invest for Nigeria, you remember how they do exam. Now cut and paste too, because the lecturer, if you bring any other thing from what he teach you, you will get 0.
Now cut and paste now.
Nigeria.
Don't you see that Supreme Court judgment where they just did last week for Rivers State? See, that agreement where Tinubu gave Fubara in December of when this whole thing started, for December 20.
Now the same thing with the Supreme Court.
They just cut that line. And even the font, the typing, the font is different from they didn't even have take the time to even type it so that the character will be the same. On the Supreme Court judgment, so you see this, it's like they use Roman here. In another one, they use another type of, when you are typing now on Word document, you can use
yes.
You can use Roman, you can use which other one? They have different fonts that you can use. Supreme Court judgment has about 3 different fonts. This means which simply means that the judge just went somewhere, cut it, and paste it.
It's corruption now. It's corruption.
You remember now that agreement that Fubara and Wike went to Abuja, Aso Rock, with where he gave them that a resolution to move forward.
Where they sign.
Exactly word for word. Supreme Court carry paste inside judgment.
Something where you say if you talk about as a judge, now lie you go lie.
When I saw that thing, I was shocked. I
not feel surprised again.
No, that was too blatant. It was too blatant now.
They say what God cannot do. How they talk about what God cannot do does not exist.
On Ned Media now, he showed the video now, about 10-minute video, where he brought about 3 of them like that, side by side. They just
you see, let I put on like this. What the Nigerian politician cannot do on earth does not exist. Those people.
I was just thinking. So does it mean waiting Wike want in Rivers is that Fubara go the supply in change or the money?
Apart from that, if they prepare, say if you want an election and if you hold the state, not be say you hold the people, you hold the mechanism where you take manipulate the results. And if you don't get the state, if federal come into it to manipulate, and it go difficult because there will be compromise. You see the compromise where it happened for Obi Akpo local government, because they couldn't. We cannot hold all the same, but we can use gra and threat, contest subdue, and even when they were changing it, they didn't do it right. But we don't give a damn.
because already they've already given written results.
Say that power, that kind of strength still they work for Nigeria.
He go walk, oh. He go walk, oh.
Obaseki na governor now, but they outpower Obaseki now.
Obaseki na child of circumstances. That one, you know why they feel power. You know why they overpower him. You know why they overpower Obaseki. Obaseki come out the ladder where he take climb. He can't throw him. He can't tell us say, I go win and the governor of this state. Now he make the people say, okay, you go win now, yeah. They leave them for the lion and the tiger. They wait for now, yeah. Go fight lion and tiger. He reach there now, they lock door, they put him for outside. He can't cross like they use the phone, like what they do. He can't use the phone. Can you imagine the disgrace they disgrace him? Because he neglect the people that fought for him. He's just a child of circumstances. Now circumstances now make can get that governorship. If not, if they put them toe to toe, say the other man no talk, and the godfather no talk, they no get problem. He go lose now. He go lose. Say they put them toe to toe with that Oshimole. He go lose now. Now the people now it force am so that no go feel rig. Oshimole no go feel rig southern pipe where they produce the main people.
Remember say now then get INEC. The party that gets INEC now then get upper hand.
See, if you get INEC, you still need the corporation or the people on ground. That is it. It's not only having INEC. You must get you know what you have for Lagos State? They couldn't break it because everybody hides, focus on it, and the people were willing. In order to suppress the people willing, you need to have those pillars for the state where you go stifle the people, suffocate them. You need to have it, but those people refuse to be suffocated because they put all barriers. They don't sing them. It must finish your time. Lagos not be Edo State. That was it. He went to the interlands. That was it that made him to win. He didn't spend any money. But what did we get? Instead of him to capitalize on it and make sure that he did what the people wanted, so that even if he say, "No, vote for this man," all of us go vote him because he a good fruit. But since he don't become bad fruit, I will take vote for the fruit seed where they come from you. I will take vote for that thing where they come from you. You show us, you want to make another person come show us from your own, it not go possible now. That's why he get problem with APC. APC capitalized on it. That was how they got it. Because they knew that all the people were for fight for them, all of them don't back down. They back down, collect money from different angle, put our pocket, run, come out. The few ones who if fight, they fight. We knew he was going to lose. Everybody knew he was going to lose the election. Everybody knew. All this Gragrao do. Everybody knew he was going to lose because he didn't govern very well.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. But you know, still as governor, he's supposed to make that thing. You know, the fight should be more fierce than the way.
Okay, Oga Jonathan. If to say me and you, we did for the Edo State now. We work for them. Then he can't they push us, come on, don't push us, come on too. He can't tell us, say, okay, say we did for outside the system, we know they for outside the system, we did as them day for Nigeria, as corrupt as ever. Then he can't give you 20 million, he can't give me 15 million. So make we go fight, say make sure say this guy when they bring in, make he enter. You think say I go spend that money? Me, I go spend that money. I no go spend. I go collect the money with boldness. I'll tell and say no fit do nada. I go travel, go Dubai, go rest. Nothing go happen now because he don't play. He play me. I play him. Now politics. That's what we're saying. That is what he's supposed to have done. He's supposed to have made the state work so that the same people that play the card the former time will still play the card again, because every Edo like play the card with him because he was a child of circumstances. And if you had made use of that, take hold of that advantage, make sure that the Edo State have roads, make sure that we have at least minimum light, and give us water. Who for vote this one in?
You don't need to even make the state to work before you win election or re-election in Nigeria. Just
don't mind that.
As you said, just take care of your people. The people
take care of your people. That's all.
That's it. It's not even because they don't care about the people.
Who cares?
Even if you do the best, look at Ambode in Lagos. Under normal setting, it's not perfect, but the trajectory that he set during his term, one term, normal. If the party support him, he's supposed to get his second term. But they
don't get second time now.
They threw him out now. Even
because feed the people where they do the engineering process. That is it. Now, Nigerian police is very easy. If you get to power, it's very easy. If you are in the system, if you are corrupt like them, very easy now.
That's what Wike is trying to do in Rivers State. You see, because normally, if Wike and Fubara, if they are fighting now, and Wike still has a structure intact in Rivers, he will not do anything. He will just be waiting for the next election. No problem. He will just be waiting. But he sees that this guy is or is even trying to dismantle his structure. So Wike just went for the jugular straight away. It's like in Lagos State. Tinubu's structure was intact, even though Ambode, he came out and trying to be he wants to be the Messiah. He refused to go by the agreement that they had. No problem. Akpabio just kept quiet. No problem. When the time for election came, they kicked him out because his structure in Lagos State was still there.
Yes, he used the structure to kick him out.
Yeah. But Wike is threatening because Fubara is not only stopping him from making money in Rivers State. Fubara also went for his structure.
Fubara dismantled his structure. That's why he's angry.
That's why he's angry now. So how will he kick Fubara out in 2027?
That's another problem again. How will his little structure left in his state? How will be able to manipulate that election now? It's not possible again.
That is
because already you see the problem, Fubara na Wike structure.
5 minutes, I beg.
Yeah,
rounding up 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. That is why the only option for Fubara, for Wike now, one of the greatest option for is impeachment.
Yes. And I want to bring this one in. I don't know whether Nigeria Watch have heard this information. Moguna no tear my head here. Obi fit go SDP.
How?
I know that question will come how. May I tell you what happened. You see the chairman where Obi and Abia State governor make another structure for labor. He was there when El-Rufai they enter the new party SDP to receive him.
Yeah.
All the structures where Obi used that time, where he and Abia State, they were all in that place where where El-Rufai declared for SDP. So that's what to the matter.
Mr. Black Panther, this one where you bring when Mr. Evie say we have 5 minutes. See,
I don't read their jugular now.
See, I don't know how Mr. Obi will survive or even go.
I know I would think about a survivor, but he don't move. He go SDP.
SDP.
Yes.
We be
just as I talk now, he go down they say how this boy tell no, how this man tell no.
Just picture this for a second. So Obi, Mr.
But that rumor is going that Obi might likely move to APC.
He no fit go APC like. They go fire and down. No, you need to talk.
That is a joke.
Okay. Okay.
I know say you
Listen.
joke.
You say what?
Now for you want me to go faint?
I don't want to don't spoil show now. If I say you go for me commit suicide, that one for better. Yes. How you go?
Okay, what
No
if you
vacancy.
can't do?
No vacancy for APC now. No vacancy. You know say
we go dabaru the whole show now.
no vacancy. No vacancy.
Advisor be waiting.
If you enter APC, go dabaru. Look the game plan. More than go see the game plan. You see the game plan, eh?
Yeah.
The structure where APC get for North.
Yes.
They won't use SDP. You remember say SDP now West get that party.
SDP, yes, okay.
They won't carry that structure. Samasotan for the middle for Niger Delta and close to West, so that they will cut that vote come up from there. Because the North go play their card well. Reason a simple something, no.
Black Panther, do you know? Black Panther, do you know why? Black Panther, do you know why? You know, foul.
Now the other thing they want use o.
You know, foul the sweat. Foul the sweat. No be say feed and cover him body. It the sweat. You know the thing where the grand now. Tinubu, everybody. Tinubu they play in own brand of politics. He want to detach middle belt because from when they say North. Because all
Now that the fight day now. Now that middle belt the fight day now.
So he want to give them all the sugar where he get. He go they give them. And I no get university. Put one university there. Good appointment. Secretary to the government of Nigeria. Then
not because we go and ask them to come. They are coming. Valentine Uzipo has joined.
So by the time he do all these things, maybe use this year do and finish. He really want to keep them at their sort of to detach
All
like
right,
all this.
let's listen to what this man was saying here. Mona Switi Buala talk here.
Not because we go and ask them to come. They are coming. Valentine Uzipo has joined us. Balami has joined us. Even Peter Obi will join us.
So your party is also benefiting from this transfer window.
I mean, we are successful in this window.
You just said
We are the most successful club.
You just said Peter Obi will join you, and he's a major opposition as it currently
No, Peter
stands.
Obi will not run in Labour Party. They are all leaving Labour Party.
Okay.
It's a
So
fact.
what conviction do you have
For
that
Valentine,
he is going to join the APC?
Yes, for Valentine Ozigbo to come to our party. Valentine Ozigbo is actually the custodian of Peter Obi, right? Then I know for a fact that Peter Obi will join it. Do you know why I said that? It's after 1 week or 2 weeks of these melodramatic activities because the way they scheme this thing is that every week you will hear a breaking news. A gladiator has joined SDP so that they will dominate the media space with conversation. And
See, you don't talk finish. You know they hear them again.
Now tomorrow, now I want to analyze this video because I'll bring the full one call tomorrow. We'll talk about that.
Niger watch.
So Peter, I'll basically go to PC.
Niger watch.
Now hope.
That Niger watch. That Valentine Ozugbo. What's his name? That Valentine. Where is it? So they already where go APC so. It's going to be a danger in APC because Valentine no go fit pull that vote for him constituency. Even if he win, he no go pull and give APC.
No, it's not even going to.
He no go pull and give APC.
In fact, do you know that in Anambra
they play card here.
Do you know in Anambra election?
Valentine itself, is he sure that he's even going to get the nomination under APC?
He go get them. He go get them.
If it no get them, forget them.
He go get them.
Anyway, shall we go see? But PDP no the field candidate.
I don't know. I don't sabi. You know, this is PDP no go feed now because they don't tell Atiku make a step down.
PDP.
Atiku say he must be. That is why they are all moving to SDP. You know, to be carried in the place. So SDP is the only platform where you go appeal to the middle belt, then go shift a little bit to the southwest.
But listen. Let's this thing. Only that it might be too early for us to be making this prediction.
No, Philippe, this man, I will be the go SDP. You know, finish that place.
This APC now, where all scorpions, all pythons, all cockroaches, hyena. APC go implode. You know, we can say if he want join APC, nobody go stop him. And now cancer ain't call them. See, nobody
wait,
sure.
not verse. Black Panther. If Peter Obi go SDP, who is going to be the SDP presidential candidate?
Peter Obi go be SDP presidential aspirant. But there's one card where they.
What about Erufai?
Erufai no go. They don't put Erufai for front because put Erufai go spoil the issue. Erufai he own that to do underground to make sure he block Agbado vote for North.
Erufai.
That is what is used for now.
And Erufai want to compete with Nuhu Ribadu when the time comes. Make them no cut them unawares.
See, this Erufai is very strong in the North too. We will not take him underestimate him. He's very strong in the North.
Erufai, he lost in states.
Forget that one. That one people game. That guy is still strong in the North. Nobody will no give food for North. Nobody. And that guy is loyal to the caliphate.
Which area is for strong for North? I bet. Let me know. I bet.
The area where for strong for North. The people where they make Nigeria to be Nigeria. Erufai is very, very. Now they have son.
You still they talk in parable. Which people name the name?
Okay. Let me open up. Okay. Let me open up. The guy where you wait. The guy where he bless Agbado, where Agbado come on in cap, where he lay hand on Agbado for North. Who be that guy?
Where be that?
You now remember him?
The guy where make Agbado come out in cap.
Yes, where I can't lay hand on Agbado.
Maybe na Erufai Papa Nabi. Now you want to.
When I go find out, that one I go do now. Now go do now investigation now. When I go find out.
Maybe Nango Abdullahi, is it Professor Anka?
Because see the card fit backfire, but if it backfire, until they look at if it backfire. Because you know I told you guys that if the North go do am North against South, then go see Agbado like angel, and the whole South go for Agbado. You understand it now? If Agbado play that card well, then the North can't go extreme. Can't take and look like say na South and North. The South go say let Agbado finish 8 years because Buhari was the worst president. He finished 8 years. Let Agbado say because Agbado is better than Buhari.
But in fairness, so I never see.
That's why they go play him now.
In fairness, I never see what Tinubu don't do to the North. To be honest,
in terms of what?
In terms of anything bad,
okay.
What he really don't do to them compared to Buhari that came and say he didn't give Southeast what is due for them because they didn't vote for him.
What did Buhari give not? What did Buhari give not?
Nothing.
What did Baba wan give not? She be tell and say if he touch not, you know won't buy. You know talk am.
No, but you see, no. Why I have to ask that is that when they were, if you imagine the way they are talking against Tinubu, then I'm just wonder what really has Tinubu done to the North? Is it by saying that Nigerian, what is it called, Air Force Aviation Training School in Zaria?
No, you don't see that tax law.
He has taken some of the food off the table.
We don't take but not be some all. You don't take all.
Even the tax law self, to me, it's not really as stringent as maybe I may expect it to be, so that he can say it's against them. No, it's only trying to say you have mineral. That is it's an opportunity for them to look inwards and say, okay, this gold now, when they steal, let us now control. Gold will go sell better than crude oil. To me, and it's more of a valuable asset than crude oil. Instead of price of gold to fall, it go remain stable or it go rise. But crude oil, they rise and fall.
See,
And
make I give you this analysis. You see that tax law you see so.
Yeah.
That tax law, Abado used and test run, and it was successful. Now let me tell you how it was successful. Abado throw the card. Everybody for Nigeria, the entire South concur. It unite the South, but it disunites the North. Are you getting it now? It disunites the North because the Hausa people in the North, they agree that there must be a new tax law because that tax law will favor them.
But that reminds me of. But
now,
when is the debate opening again on that tax something?
That is why they use that tax law play card. They go put them down, but Abado go change everything inside there. He go change them.
When is the date, or what did you ask?
I'm asking. You know the tax law when Tinubu introduced the thing. Later they say they go recess. When they come back, they go do the second reading or third reading. Which stage is that in now? Is it at
now be the card now? They play card. You go see. Make I tell you now.
It's the third reading now.
Okay, for parliament, for Senate,
for the house, yeah,
for the house.
Yes.
See what Abado they do. He there for third reading, but when they pass am, you see he go turn. You see that thing where he want put before, where the people they run come out. He go put that thing. He go put am. They watch. He go put am because they don't they push in leg now. They don't push in leg to one extent. We say he go use that tax law. I don't think this game goes strong. Go this 2027 go strong. Go he go use that tax law. He go use them too. He go take and do leverage too.
So which means all this about not. It's all about personal aggrandizement.
Now power now, na personal thing now.
Because I never see any major infrastructure where Tinubu concentrate maybe in the house.
What of the highway road where they build?
No. That one is okay from Lagos to Coastal District.
That one not project.
Even apart from
but
that,
he gave them Badagry to Sokoto too.
He gave them Badagry. That one not be to connect and immediately pass Ogun State, or is it Oyo?
He go use Lagos State campaign again now.
No, no. So, but what I'm still saying, that I never see the thing where go, aggravate their destiny. All this, shout. What has he done? Appointment.
Okay, what about the National Youth Conference?
Which one be National Youth Conference?
He don't inaugurate them. Have you know?
Those ones are not something.
Sit down there. You sit down there. Say those ones that. He don't bring all the youth. He don't pay money. Make them get conference. He don't start. I don't put money down. Have you know?
No. Okay. Even at that, such a thing is not what I consider that you are anti-North. To be honest with you, the way Buhari dealt with us now, Tinubu doesn't even do. That's why my surprising that when they are talking, Tinubu, they favor. What has he even done? That
okay, Dangote don't reduce the gas.
Na power. You see the North, especially the Fulanis, they cannot live. They cannot
without power.
I they give you the achievement of Akpabio. You throw out for Lagoon. That's why you go take campaign. Now they give you so.
No. But sometimes it's like
just 94 naira now, 86, 860 now. You don't reduce them now with Dangote. You don't know. Yeah, Dangote don't go agreement now. He go reduce them again after another year. After this year, he go reduce them down again. He go use that and play card down on shore. Niger Coastal Road, na shore. Conference for the youth. He go implement them. He go implement part of their this thing, na shore. Then this tax law, now the last card where he go play be that. He no go sign am until they finish that bad game. The North, he subdue and fair go sign am. They watch now.
Okay, Black Panther. Just wear the shoe of a neutral person. Is that enough to aggravate the type of reaction we are hearing from them? Is this tell me the truth, is this enough? to aggravate.
It is the reflection of your constitution. That is what you are saying now. Now today we don't talk. What you want to say, Wagbado? You want to make big flyover for everywhere. If I say it to get open, see, when a foundation, when you build house, when you want to build your house now, I think I will say do so foundation, the specification will give you. If you alter, there must something go happen at the end of it. Maybe if it not happen today, but go happen. But when you create a country, what is the foundation going to look like? And how should you make the foundation look like? We determine whether that country goes stay strong or it go dey feeble. That is the way you do your. That's the way you do your country. If you don't have a constitution, it's nothing good will come out of it. People go say, why they talk like this? Go and look at Germany. Go and look at United States. Even look at Canada. Go and check their history. And look at your Great Britain. And look at what made them great.
All right. More close. Time to close now.
You don't go do one TikTok before you this man, that yesterday. You go do one short movie, come. You don't need to close. I can't go look at 6 man. I'm gonna go release one video. You can't take us play here.
With you, my brother. When I do at least they cover the submissions here today was brilliant. We have 4 of you, just 4 of us here today. So at least we make it worth it. Thank you so much, my people. I appreciate you, my brother Black Panther. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Augustine, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate those of you that called in. Thank you, Madam Origin. And I think the other person that called in, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And those of you that supported the channel today, Jaja and Patty Solomon, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Then my people on the comment section, Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always for all that you do. Thank you. Abo Azi, God bless you, sir. Thanks for all that you do. Beck Mark, thank you so much, my wonderful people. Thank you. Who's that? Ifo, thank you. Nabde, if I can do, thank you very much. Uyi Desmond, thank you. Love Maduka, Usa, there, I can see you. Thank you, my wonderful people. God bless you all. We've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed, by God's grace. Tomorrow by 7 p.m. we'll continue from where we stop. Yes. Thank you so much, my people. Now we'll go draw the curtain right now because it's been a long day. 4 hours is enough. Okay, my people. Everyone, have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé o. Bọ́ọ̀lù mi rò méjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Bọ́ọ̀lù mi rò méjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé. Ọba tí gbẹ́kún aládùúrà mo ti dé o. Bọ́ọ̀lù mi rò méjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o. Bọ́ọ̀lù mi rò méjà o, má jẹ́ gbàgbà tí àdúrà o.
Essa ué, Oriona, Yahvé, Jesus. Essa ué, Oriona, Yahvé, Jesus. Essa ué, o Gogonor, Yeme, o Fure, Nor, Yeme, Oriona, Yahvé, Jesus. can